Baturdays. Baturdays. Omnidog in the Minister of Comics. Talk forever, get right your ergonomics. Taking questions from the chat. With a name like that, you think they talk more about the bat. Baturdays. 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 In the BatCave.
Forgot to add myself. Hey, it's Omnidog here. I'm solo tonight, so there's probably going to be all kinds of technical problems because there always are with me. So welcome. Taylor is at, the Minister of Comics was at a church picnic today, which is very wholesome. And then he has his first sermon tomorrow at his new church. So he could not be here with me tonight. So I decided to brave it on my own and see if I could do it all by myself, because I'm also giving away a couple of books tonight. So I've got the random giveaway tool thing set up, and that's why I'm late. Blah, 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 blah. Here I am. So, Sasmurf, thanks, buddy. That was from my wife's idea. She took several pictures of me, and she thought that was the best. So she's my producer and my set designer, so I'll tell her that you thought so. I appreciate that. And let's see, who else is here? Let's see, we've got... Max says it's terrifying. Oh, well, I won't tell my wife that. Marcelo, how's it going? Hey, Kenny, it's just me tonight. Been watching the 70s Wonder Woman TV series on HBO Max so far. I'm up to season 4. I remember watching that myself. That was a lot of fun. And this is a good time for me to mention, before Lloyd Wong chimes in, that organic priced books, my code's Omnidog, but right now until midnight Monday, they're having a buy two, get one free. If you use my code Omnidog B2G1, takes you, there's a special section there at organic price books. I used it myself today there because, I mean, who doesn't want free books? So you go to the B2G1 section of organic price books. It's not on everything. It's just on these books where they have this code. It's also, if you want a link to the section, it's in my description. So that is till the sale is until Monday, April 22nd at midnight. So go ahead and use that and be cool. Let's see. We finally get to ask Jess the hard questions, like, will he buy Snoop Dogg's brand new cereal, Snoop Loops? Is that real, or are you messing with me? Yeah, I didn't need you, Lloyd, but I'll probably need you throughout the show. So, and I didn't mean to say I didn't need you. I do need you. I need all of you. So, yeah, I did beat you to it there. Super Laugh Hard, you can get 3 books, but I think you're in the UK. So, but they do have international pricing. So go there and see what the international pricing is like. Here's my buddy Freddie Alonso is watching Lock and Key, but I admit season 3 isn't exciting. What I really want is more She-Hulk or Sandman, 2 shows I really want to see but haven't started yet. I had a decent day today, so I made a couple of videos. And if I feel decent tomorrow, I'll be playing Horizon Zero Dawn all day with my daughter. So, Terscotti, I'm doing well. Thank you very much. What up, Andrew Nutt? Max, Decorum. Such a good book. One of my books of the year. Loved it. Oh, wait. What? I don't even know about you, dude. Oh, sounds like a nice picnic. I love fish and loaves. They're my favorite. Yeah, there you go. Oh, Oxmeat Pete. Thank you, buddy. Oh, and I got ahead of myself. That's one really cool dog, man. Thank you. Will thumbs up and watch the replay. Okay, Ande, thank you. Please hit the like button. That would help. Is he multiplying fish and loaves and then sermoning on a mount? Little religious humor, little Christian humor. Looks like Jess was serving PB&J at a kid's B-Day party on that thumbnail. I didn't like that picture of me, but my wife did. I do think I look sort of terrifying. I'm supposed to look excited because I've got books that I'm going to show tonight that are upcoming that I'm excited about, and I'd be interested in what you guys are interested that are being released later between now and the end of the year. Hang on. Can't stay here. Oh, thanks for the Kill Lock recommendation. It was an excellent read, but Primordial really did not work for me at all. Well, sorry about Primordial, but I'm glad Kill Lock worked out for you. Super Laugh Hard, Marvel Bab, Chris Brogan, Avasatani. Sorry, buddy, or woman, both, either or, them, they. William Lee, how you doing? Tasty Melon with the pizza picture. Thank you. So I need to know if Snoop Loops is real, and is it like CBD in it or THC in it or something? If it's really real, I don't know. I don't know if you're messing with me, but it's possible. Did I already show this one? I'm going to show it again. Thank you, Oxmeat. Oh, here's one from Sebastian. Hi, Omnidog. Hey, Sebastian. There's you. Is that you in your pop form? Snoop Dogg's brand new cereal, Snoop Loops, is 100% real. It was announced this week. Yes, Matthew Guy, there's an additional episode of Sandman that dropped on Netflix. It's apparently animated. I am way behind, but She-Hulk and Sandman are two shows I really, really, really want to see. Oh, is a bad pun about free books. Oh, I get it. Razor Ramen started Criminal today after finishing Barbaric and Scene of the Crime yesterday. Love Barbaric. I liked Scene of the Crime too. I feel like some people feel it may not be his best, but I liked it a lot. Or maybe it's Incognito. No, Incognito's pretty well regarded. I feel like Scene of the Crime, I dug it, and I hope you dug it. And I hope you dug Barbaric, because I loved it. Oh, hey, Jess. Super Squad D in the chat. My best buddy Ryan told me about this. Oh, you son of a bitch. Don't you even start with me, Tyler. I'm the one that told him about Deceased, and you are a jerk. Where are you still in here, Tyler, you jerk? Hey, guys, I recommend Deceased to Tyler. It was the first time he had heard of it, but he loves it now. You both are jerks. You both are jerks. I hate you both. She-Hulk was amazing. You're going to love it. Part 1 of the new episode of Sandman is animated. It's about 15 minutes or less. Half of it is animated, which is the cat story. The other half isn't animated, which is the Calliope story. Okay, good, good, good. Joel, hey, Jess. Hope you're feeling well. I'm doing all right. I've got a couple books to give away tonight, courtesy of Organic Prize Books, and I'm excited about that. Maybe I'll do that in about 20 minutes, give away the first book. I think I can figure it out. Let's see. Let me go back because I got ahead of myself. Cage, hey, buddy. What up? I just read Robin and Batman. It's short, but my favorite Batman book. Oh, that's the one with the art by Dustin Nguyen. I want to read that. But it's my favorite Batman book that I've read in a while. That's good to hear, Tasty Melon, because I want to read that. Let's talk about what a jerk Tyler is. Jerk. Let's see. I'm very impressed by the quality of photo avatars that your fans have, Jess. Yes, they work hard on them, and I try to highlight them. Holy shit, Jess. I didn't realize Taylor was a real minister. Makes sense. That's why he does why he does like vulgarity and bad language in comic books. He actually likes violence. I don't know. I'm always very careful. He is a real minister, and I gave him the nickname Minister of Comics. Yes, same with Uncanny Omar. Yes, I'm the one that originated those. Thank you. But yeah, the minister is a real minister. He got a new job at a new church, and he's very churchy. He met his wife, who's a lovely woman, at a small churchy college where I think they both had the same major, becoming a minister or something. And they've got 2 adorable kids and the greatest dog. So he's got a nice life. I don't want to hear any complaints from him, even though I do. I voted on a poll from Lloyd. Taylor posted about OHC or omnibus format. Do you think if companies kept OHCs in print, do you think they could sell? I prefer the OHC format myself, and I'm really unhappy that I missed the first OHC of Zdarsky's Daredevil. I sort of was hemming and hawing. I've got the trades. Why don't I just keep the trades? Maybe I should get the OHC. And that thing sold out in like 13 seconds. I don't even know. It. And now I'm bitter. And so now I'm thinking, well, maybe I should get, I have Charles Soule's Daredevil run in paperback. I'm thinking, maybe I better get that in omnibus form before it sells out. So, and Black Cat's coming out in omnibus form. That book is great. I need to do a video on that book and tell everybody why they need to read that book when it comes out in omni form. It can be you excited and terrifying to others. Jack Nicholson vibes. Yeah, I didn't like the way my eyes looked in it, but I will tell her that people genuinely liked it. Just been reading the Batwoman Omnibus and loved it. Still sad DC Comics during the New 52 they would not allow Kate and Maggie to get married. Dumb move on their part. Yeah, that was Mark Andreyko finished it up with, tried to tie it all up with one issue. He had his work cut out for him. Nothing against Mark Andreyko, but that was, yeah, that was an unfinished, unfortunate thing. J.H. Williams left the book kind of salty about it, and I agree with you, Kenny. That was unfortunate, but it's a great book. Wait. First, okay. She-Hulk. Tyler is a jerk. I thought his name was Taylor. It is Taylor, but Tyler is SSD Comics, and he's a jerk for telling me about Deceased. Yes, it does, Big Daddy. Super Squad D, you big dad, you. Oh, that doesn't sound right. You guys are just busting my chops. I hate you both. Superman Space Age 1 of 3. Is that already out? Or is that something you're looking forward to? Here for the She-Hulk hype. Honestly, wouldn't be mad if you quit to watch it and protest Tyler. Okay, bye. I'm leaving, and I'm going to blame it all on Tyler. I'm going to go watch She-Hulk. Thank you, Freddie. Stupid Tyler. Since you're good at coming up with them, can I get a nickname too, Jess? You have better than that, Max. You have an action figure. Max Disappointment. You have your own action figure. I'll give Tyler a nickname, though. Tyler the Jerk. Yeah, he really should. I agree, Razor Ramen. He should be paying me royalties. Does solo just mean we can do? Yes, we can. I forbade Taylor from reading that book because it is solidly negative in some of its portrayals of Christianity. And by that, I mean, it's very flippant and sarcastic and funny. I love that book. But Taylor wouldn't dig it. But I thought Marjorie Finnegan, Temporal Criminal, is hilarious. You just have to remember it's just funny books and it's just one person's opinion. I didn't find, my beliefs challenged by it. It's just Garth Ennis. So, but yeah, I wouldn't let Taylor read it. I told him he couldn't. Here's the collector with his popcorn. What up, buddy? I think I might be able to get you a copy of the first OHC, Jess. Super laugh hard. Are we talking about Zdarsky's Daredevil? Dude, that would be so much more than Tyler or Ryan have ever done for me. You would immediately vault up to number one best friend, way past those guys. Let me know how that can happen. I would be forever in your debt because number 3 is coming out and number 2 is still readily available. I'd much rather have it in OHC than omnibus form. But let me know, Super Laughard. Here's my email address. omnidogsvault2@gmail.com. Let me know. I appreciate that. I want to microwave that figure. That'd be cool. I'd do that. Okay, volume 3 is already out. The Comic Slayer's here. What up, Comic Slayer? Black Cat. It is up your alley. The Black Cat by Marvel is fantastic. I love it. And I'm very excited that it's getting an omnibus. I guess I'll probably upgrade, but do I really need to upgrade? I should sell my trades first. I don't know. Yeah, but I want to support something like that because it's got a small audience, and for it to get an omnibus, that's really boss. And I encourage you to read it, Comic Slayer, because I think you dig it. That's right. She has arrived. Kristen, you want my trades of the run? Freddie's offering you his trades. There you go. Dill Spear, howdy. Howdy, howdy. Oh, yes, Freddie. Thank you. You the best. Okay, boom. We make things happen here on Omnidog's Vault. And by we, I mean me. So cool. And now a word from our sponsor, OBB, as Jess is away watching She-Hulk. I got a Bugs Bunny Funko Pop today. That's cool. Why can't Taylor read things that are negative about things he likes? It's a matter of principle, I think. He is a minister. He has obviously a deep belief in Christianity and the message that Christ saves. He couldn't get through Preacher. When it comes to your beliefs, Cycle Cleveland, it's a touchy subject. I wouldn't want anything that makes fun of my beliefs or pokes holes in them, or it's his vocation. It's his life. He is a Christian minister who just happens to like comic books. And I read Marjorie Finnegan and I said, Taylor, this isn't for you. And he said, okay, thanks. Just like Gabe read Red Room and said, Jess, you are not allowed to read this. Gabe was looking out for me. He knows I'm sensitive about certain things. And he just said, Red Room is not for you. And I appreciated that. Oxmead Pete, I'm out of the loop. Did all or most Marvel Omnis and collected editions coming in October get pushed back? Or am I misinformed? I would tell you to go to comicreleases.com, which is where I got all the books that I'm going to show that I'm looking forward to. My buddy Webhead runs a really great site there. He will have up to the minute information on what Marvel and DC Omnis, whatever books, but he's changing it constantly because stuff gets pushed back. Let's see. Wait, I have it right here. Here is collected editions. Let's see what Marvel says. Let's see if I can share this. Marvel collected editions. Okay, let me see if I can share this. Let me get rid of this. Beep. Okay, just a sec. Share. Share screen. Window. Okay, here we go. Share. Okay. So let's look here. This is September. In October, Immortal Iron Fist, New Warriors, Volume 2. Wakanda World of Black Panther is coming out. X Factor, Volume 2. Young Avengers. Black Panther by Coates is coming out. There's a lot of stuff coming out, Oxmeat. So Aliens, the Original Years, Omni, Volume 3. So I think you're okay. There's a solid amount of stuff that's being there's a solid amount of stuff being released in October. I don't know what you were looking for in general. Here's Leslie Ann Sales. Hi, Leslie. How are you? I believe Omar confirmed this earlier today. Yes. Okay. Well, whatever. Yes, I'll hook you up. Dude, I've delayed your care package for way too long. I'll add volume 1 to your goodies. Super laugh hard. You are my best friend now. Tyler sucks. Jess, would you buy the Immortal Hulk Omni? Omar announced it this week and was excited, but I am not sure whether it is overrated or not since I haven't read any of the material. I predicted this Omni. I announced it before Omar did, as a matter of fact. The only reason I'm not getting the Omni, Dean, is because I have it all in OHC, Volume 4, and then one of the books I'm going to highlight that I'm looking forward to is Volume 5, and that finishes out the run. OHC is my preferred form of book. I highly recommend that book, Dean. It is a solid run, very scary kind of Hulk. It's not horror in the way that like Basket Full of Heads is horror, but it's a bit of a scary horror-ish Hulk, and it's by Al Ewing, and it is really good. When I got done with the first OHC, I went on to Marvel Unlimited so I could read like the next 5 issues. It's that good. Volume 1, admittedly, I haven't gone back to read it because I want to wait till 5 comes out. But Volume 1 ended in such a way I was like, oh my gosh, I need more of this. So it's not overrated. It's not underrated. It is rated, and it is rated extremely good, very much worth the purchase. I believe that. Hey, by the way, hey, I had to double check, and I only don't have Iron Cat, which isn't out, and I didn't pre-order. Well, that's between you and Omnicat. Here's a coup, hey, buddy. Who watched She-Hulk? Apparently everybody in the chat but me. Isn't Transmet anti-religion? I read R. Crumb's anti-vax COVID comic. I have that I haven't read yet. I don't know if Taylor's read Transmet or not. For a different take on Preacher and Christians reading it, see my review. Oh, what are you promoting? Your show on my show? Get your own channel. Oh, you do have your own channel. Okay, that's fine. So when you enjoy something and recommend it to someone, you do so because you want them to get the same enjoyment out of it that you had. If their beliefs make it less enjoyable for them, that's fair. That's how I feel. Yeah. I'm going to do a review on this book. And in this book, I'm going to do a review of it and post it tomorrow. Yes, Jonathan Kent kisses another boy. Yes, Jonathan Kent wants social justice. He's a young man. There's tons of character growth in this book. If you don't dig it, don't read it. Don't come. This is what I'm going to say in my video tomorrow. If that doesn't sound like your cup of tea, don't read it. Don't come at me because I like it. Just go somewhere else. These are made up stories. These characters don't really exist. Okay. So if you have a problem with Superman's son kissing another boy and wanting justice for the entire world, go elsewhere. There's thousands of books out there. Okay. Okay. Going to spend my dosh then on the upcoming Marvel Legends HasLab then. What? Wait, that's not Ghost Rider, is it? What is that? Tell me more. I saw a picture of Ghost Rider today, but that looked like a regular release. It didn't have a bike or anything. What is the upcoming HasLab? I have some books that I would like to add to one of your giveaways, but rather than send them to you for the UK, I'd like to offer them to your UK fans and then I can send them. Makes sense? As long as you send me OHC 1 of Zdarsky's Daredevil, you can do whatever you want, buddy. It's okay. So, Marvel failed me to double dip the entire run, but I am upgrading because it's so rare for a female-led Omni, unprecedented, being the first for a rising creator. Exactly. That's why I want to support that Captain Marvel by Kelly Thompson also, even though I have it all in trade. I'll get rid of my trades for that. I'll get rid of my trades for Black Cat, and I will upgrade to the Omni, and I'll get rid of my trades for, now that I can find #1 of Daredevil, I will trade in those OHC trades for the OHCs, and I'll order the Omnibus, which is actually kind of hard to find by Soul. I can only find it. OPB's actually sold out of both versions. So, Joey Richards, morning Omni, my bro. Good morning, Joey. Marvel doesn't seem to make OHCs anymore after an ongoing series, and a few months later, an Omnibus get announced to the series. Yeah, and then they tend to release complete collections, and then those go out of print. My advice is always, if it's not a trade paper, well, even trade paperbacks go out. I had a reader, a viewer just this week, comment on my Dawn of X video on how to read Dawn of X. And he was like, well, okay, I'll order them. And now volume 5 is apparently out of print. People are getting $65 for it. Marvel trades go out of print too. OHCs go out of print. But trades and OHCs don't get reprinted. Omnis do for Marvel. And then they tend to release complete collections. But I've seen those go out of print too. So if you guys really want something and you got the dosh, it's best to get it in OHC, Omnibus, complete collection format right away. I think Omnidog is an overprotective tailor dad. Omni helicopter dad. Cycle Cleveland, bite me. Immortal Iron Fist and the Immortal Weapons on it. Son of a bitch! What? That was my first pick. Let's show my first pick. Let's see what my first pick is. Oh, that's not my first pick. Hide son. Whoop. Okay, wait. Let's see this thumbnails, and we'll go back up to the top, and we'll start with what is my first thing that I'm most looking forward to. This bums me out. That definitely bums me out. Share screen. Chrome tab. No, it's a window. It's right there. Let's share it. There it is. This is coming out, I think, this week. Unless it came out last week. I think it's coming out this week. Second Omnibus, Justice League New 52. I can't wait to get this. I pre-ordered it from DCBS, so it's going to come probably in March of 2023 with Iron Fist. I'm very much looking forward to this. This is my all-time favorite Justice League run. Jeff Johns, Jim Lee does like the first 11 issues. I found it to be, with the exception of the Trinity of Sins gork that happens there in the middle, I found this to be extremely entertaining, really well written. I really dug it a lot. So that's coming out. Next is, a tiny version of Harley Quinn. I don't know where I got that, but that's the 30th. That is, let's see if I can get that bigger. It's 30 years of the Maid of Mischief. Hayden, my buddy Hayden, is the one that told me about this. It's got her first appearances and stuff like Batman Adventures, but there's also exclusive material. So, of course, I'm all in on this. Human Target by Tom King. Very much interested in this. This is coming out between now and the end of the year. I'm not going to get more specific than that because who knows? Now, Batman the Silver Age Omnibus Volume 1. There's only one reason I'm excited about this, and that's because the Silver Age is finally starting. Do I recommend it to you? No. These are goofball stories. I like them because they're what I read growing up. I read a bunch of these in, the giant sized 100-page things for a quarter, 80 pages, whatever they were, 80 pages for a quarter. That's where I read a lot of these. Kathy Kane and Kate Kane are Batwoman and Batgirl back then. There's Batwoman there. I just want the Silver Age to get going so I can get to 1968 through 1974 for Batman and Superman, Silver and Bronze. The end of the Silver and beginning of the Bronze were peak Spider-Man. Well, he was Spider-Man was good too. Were peak Batman and Superman. That's why I want this one. Catwoman Lonely City. I'd like this one too, by Cliff Chang. That's coming out between now and the end of the year. Batman, Catwoman by Tom King. You're going to see a few other Tom King books. Let's see. Is this another one? Yeah. Batman Killing Time. Love Tom King. Love Tom King writing Batman. And I'm not going to apologize for it. I dig it. So what are some of the books? I'm going to stop now because I don't want to give away, the whole show. Stop screen. Yoink. And good morning. Good morning, Jose. I think a lot of September got pushed to October for Marvel. Okay, well, I'm not going to edit any of my stuff. It'll just be stuff that I'm excited for at the beginning of next year. Master 25, do you buy Roy Thomas Presents hardcover comic? Expensive, but worth it. I do not. They're expensive, and I'd prefer to spend my money elsewhere. But if you dig it, then I'm glad it's out there for you. Master 25. September had only 4 Omnis last I checked. Yeah, I am. Immortal Hulk is one of my favorite reads ever. I have all the OHCs, but the Omni collects one-shots that aren't... Son of a bitch! What? I hate everything. And man, there are 6 OHCs that have announced that I will be buying in the upcoming months. They could have abandoned OHCs for the recent Cap, Black Panther, Thor, Hulk, but they didn't. I'm with you. Al Ewing's Zombo is the best thing since sliced bread. Zombo. Here's Mr. Awesome from Pittsburgh. Paranormal Engineering. How's it going? Hey, Jess, comic reading recommendation for the day. Let's see. Well, I did like this, as I said. I also am going to be reviewing this Batman the Imposter. I'm going to be releasing a video on that. Let me go out to the stack of shame where I put some of my most recently read books. Oh, I know. This book's really good. And I don't like this writer at all, but this book is really good. Firepower by Robert Kirkman and Chris Samney. I'm going to do a video just on this because I don't even like Robert Kirkman's writing, but it is really good. The central character trains as a ninja type. Well, he goes to a school to learn martial arts. First of all, Chris Samney, let me take you down right there. Right there, Chris Samney's art, great color palette, and he learns to use like fire. He can produce fire through use of his fists. The guy is so accomplished, and this guy is like his sensei, and he's a crack up. I'm going to do a whole video on this. I highly recommend to you Paranormal Firepower by Robert Kirkman. Of course I have the new Crumb comic. What, why wouldn't I? What kind of question is that? I can already tell you all the trades of Black Cat are good, Mr. Awesome. I highly recommend the entire run. It is awesomely awesome. I dug it. It's probably my favorite Black Cat depiction ever. I'm going to have to be drinking a lot of liquid because I'm on my own. Jess, when you get ready to watch She-Hulk, every episode, thank you, have an after credit scene. Good to know. Thank you, James. Still doubtful I'll get the Immortal Hulk Omni. If had Gamma Flight, then maybe. I'm fine without the great power material there. It's not Ewing. I haven't read that far, so maybe I'll be okay with just the OHCs. Golden Age Superman was social justice too. If you have all 5 Immortal Hulk OHCs, you need the Immortal Hulk Apocrypha. Is that supposed to be Apocrypha trade paperback? And the Immortal Hulk Great Power trade paperback. The content of Great Power. Okay. Let me screenshot that. Thank you, and man, and I will get those. And things are going to be good. Things will be okay. Okay, bye, Cycle. Bye. But it's so annoying upgrading to Kate's Man Omnibus after Yes, I sold the OHCs, which I really regret, but I'm getting the Kate's Man Omnibus. Oh, you're still listening to us? Okay, everybody talk bad about Cycle because he's a whack job. Anti-woke people are just as whiny as the other side. Well, whatever, just try and enjoy your comics. Woke, anti-woke, people just have fun. And if you don't have fun with your books, read something else. I'm Catholic and don't like people making fun of the belief nor the believers. However, I really liked Hellblazer, the OG run, because it actually had an interesting take on many debatable topics. Superman's son doesn't exist. What else do we deny the existence of? Santa Claus? No, Santa Claus exists. Superman's son doesn't. Okay. I'm really looking forward to Batman No Man's Land Volume 2. That's an omnibus that's coming up. I'm keeping my trades, but that's a great Omni that's going to be released. Silver Sable has enough material for an Omni with her Wild Pack series alone. That Immortal Hulk book is thick, like a snack. Okay? I think your most wanted book for 2022. I know you, Jess, but question is, what's in second and third place? Well, we'll go through all the books. Gwenpool, you are correct, is number 1. We'll go through all the books, and I'll pick out 2 and 3. So, Moon Man, what up? I'm skipping Jed McKay's Moon Knight trade paperback because I know it'll get an Omni eventually. Okay, me too. That's right, Moon Man. Or if it gets OHCs, even better. Right. I'm not getting it. No. Right. Peace and love. You're exactly right. I'm not getting it in trade paperback. Upcoming HasLab is being revealed at Hasbro PulseCon in October. The figure on card of a black suit Johnny Blaze announced today, is separate and a must buy. Okay. Well, I have Galactus coming in. I've already got a Sentinel. These things are going to start to stick out when we move to a smaller place. So I don't know that I can get the new HasLab. Oh, Super Laugh Hard pulls in next to Maginaut and has a 2-parter. As a hardcore Daredevil collector reader, I strongly believe there is content missing from the Soul Omnibus. And don't get me started on the missing David Mack issues in the Bendis Omnis. Where's number 2 of this? For many, Max Daredevil is a highlight from Daredevil Volume 2 Hot Take. Have you watched the Legion of Superheroes animated show? I have not, but I watched the first 2 or 3 episodes of Harley Quinn and loved it. That's what I need to finish watching. Yeah, gone are the days of 2018 and prior where you could literally wait for years to pick up a book. Some books were still hard in 2018. They'd sell out fast, but you're right. It seemed a lot easier. Yeah, Gwenpool's in first place, obviously, since Iron Fist is 2023. Even if Iron Fist was in 2022, Gwenpool would still be in first place. Jess, you have good taste in Justice League. Thank you, buddy. I love that new 52 Justice League run. Heck yeah, Jess. New 52 JL Jeff Johns is great. Warren Weaver and I agree on something. Yes, Warren, way to go. Nice. My Justice League Omni is arriving Tuesday. Well, you must have ordered it someplace other than DCBS because mine's not going to come till freaking December. Jess, did you talk about John's coming back to DC with JSA and Stargirl? No, I have not yet. Hopefully the new DC WB regime will allow him to work his magic again. Yeah, I think that was announced earlier this week that Jeff Johns was coming back with Justice Society and Stargirl. That's exciting. But I will be waiting until 2024 when they get released in hardcover form. So I won't know anything about them till I can read them in collected editions. Having read the Pro, I think Ennis could write a great Harley Quinn story, one that probably wouldn't get published. That's true. Cliff Chang art is fire. It is. Batman Silver Age Omnibus Volume 2 hasn't even been announced yet. DC is moving so slow with those now. They didn't even finish the Golden Age. Maybe they'll get things together in 2023. I'm not kidding. I need that Silver Age to get sped up. And I'm not trying to be morbid, but I'm 63. I want these things released before I die. I want to read the late part of the Silver Age and the beginning of the Bronze Age because that is the sweet spot for Batman and Superman. Real Big Cohen, how you doing? Killing Time was awesome. Batman, Catwoman, bit of a letdown. Hopefully enjoy it. I'm sure I'll enjoy it. But Killing Time, I'm sure, is good. I hope someday DC releases a Supergirl Bronze Age collection someday collecting her 70s series. Yes. I'm looking forward to X Factor Volume 2 and Savage Avengers Omnibus. That's a good segue, Elvis. Let's see what else I have that I am looking forward to. Share screen. Share and Killing Time. Yeah. What's next? Suicide Squad Blaze. This is by Stephanie Phillips, and I believe it's like a magazine-sized hardcover from Black Label. Stephanie Phillips writes a great Harley Quinn. I'm all in on this. Next, Rogues. This sounded good. It was all about Flash's Rogues Gallery. I would say Flash's Rogues Gallery is... I felt like growing up, the Rogues Gallery was even more famous than Batman and Superman's foes because they were such a cohesive unit and were always in every Flash Silver Age book. So this is about the Rogues' last stand, Captain Cold's last big adventure. Captain Cold, one of the few villains in that Flash CW series that I really dug. I forget that actor's name. You guys can correct me on it. He was in it. He was in that series where the tattoos on their backs got him out of prison 15 years ago or whatever. I forget the name of that, but I've always liked that actor. That's an aside. Okay, good. Wonder Woman, that's a really bad cover. Her face doesn't look good, but it's Evolution. I forget who writes it, but it sounded good to me, and I'm looking forward to it. Books of Magic, that's another like 1,300 page book. These are 3 of the biggest Omnis all together, but this finishes out the entire run, and I'm psyched for it. And there's Immortal Iron Fist, which is now pushed back to 2023. Bummer. Stop screen. Also, Immortal Hulk Omni is going to be huge, close to 1,600 pages. Hulk-sized book. Even though I have the Bronze Age Omnibus, I'm going to have to get the Absolute Swamp Thing. Those 13 issues and the House of Mystery issues are fantastic works of art. That is a good point, Super Laugh Hard. That's some Bernie Wrightson magic. You are right. Yes, the Golden Kirkman has now been renamed the Golden Abrams in honor of Henry Abrams' trashy Spider-Man bloodline awful piece of crap. Batman Imposter was great. I'm glad you liked it, Real Big Cohen. You're awesome, Jess. You're awesome. Thank you, Jess. Paranormal, thank you for the compliment. Why don't we... Wait, we'll answer Tasty Melons. I'm excited for reprints of Grayson and Sleeper. When is James Bond Agent of Spectre getting released, Tasty Melon? I've had that pre-ordered forever. But Grayson's great, and Sleeper by Brubaker and Phillips is also great. You should be excited. So let me see how many more comments we have. Oh, crap. I'm way behind. Let me catch up on comics, and then we will give away a book. Wait, what's the new Crumb book? I have to go get it. It's out there. It's a comic, and it's in French. I mean, the title's in French. And he's anti-vax. His daughter Sophie draws herself. Aileen Kominsky Crumb draws herself. I can't stand her art, but she has an interesting point of view. It's crazy. I haven't read it yet, though. Kirkman. I don't like Mark Miller, but I gave him props for his Wolverine work. Other writers you hate with an exception or two. Not a big fan of Steve Orlando. Not a fan of Henry Abrams. Who else is a stay away? I didn't dig Brian Hitch's writing on the Justice League that Omar made me buy, that I immediately sold. I think Steve Orlando stands out, even though his Midnighter book I did dig. That's the one book by Steve Orlando I dug. Mark Miller, I get where you're coming from. He wrote some really crappy stuff, but lately Magic Order has been really good. King of Spies has been excellent. Those are two books that are really solid. Have you read volume? Oh, no, I haven't yet. I just thoroughly enjoyed it and was gutted to not have volume 2 at hand. I have all 4 volumes right up there. I need to, is it 5? No, it's 4. I need to read Brink. Yes. Immortal Hulk will definitely have 150 cover price since it's only 1 volume, but it's a good deal instead of 2 125 or 100 books. It's a good way to look at it. Okay, we're arguing about, okay, Lloyd, okay. Ascender, Gideon Falls, Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 2, American Vampire Volume 2, that's the Omni, Sleeper Omni, King in Black, Astro City, Metro Book 2. Good for you, Lloyd. Apocrypha, right. Mr. Awesome, they're talking about, I'm a simple man. I'm waiting for Batman and Robin reprint because I missed it last time. That's the Tomasi run. That is a great book. Jess, do you have Doctor Strange by Kate's hardcover, and is it making the reread cut? Yes. Love Donnie Cates' run on Doctor Strange. Love it, love it, love it. It's getting kept forever. Jess, have you watched Prey yet? No, I haven't. And I'll be honest with you, it's way down my list because I still haven't seen any of the new Star Trek stuff. And that's, I mean, I have Paramount Plus just for Star Trek. And then you ladle on Sandman and She-Hulk and all the boys I haven't even seen. So no, Prey is way down my list. I've heard good things, though. Very excited for the new 52 Justice League. It was my favorite parts of the run, plus the Dark Side War tie-ins and Rebirth one-shot. Nice. But I will say, Jess, JLA by Morrison, I found super boring. I blame Omar. Good. Always blame Omar. He's wrong a lot. Jess, you will be waiting until 2024 for John's JSA unless you still order from DCBS that it may be 2025. No, DCBS is off the list. Yes, Man Without Fear of DD trade paperback was not included in the Soul Omnibus. Okay, I have that trade paperback. Omar thought it may be included in a future Zdarsky Omni. Well, thanks to Super Laugh Hard, I don't have to worry about that Omni. I'll get the Charles Soule Omni, and I've already got Man Without Fear trade paperback, so I'm all set. Thank you. Oh, you're right. I'm wrong. It's by Cy Spurrier. Yeah. Okay, you guys are all correcting me. You're 100% right. Wentworth Miller, Prison Break. Great, thank you. Wentworth Miller. Yes. I didn't think of it being the actual Rogues from Flash. I thought it was an independent style series like Last God. Okay, let's check. Let me go to collected editions, DC, and I'm here. Let's see where Rogues shows up. I will read the Rogues hardcover. Incarcerated, retired, dead. Nothing's going to stop these rogues from getting theirs as the Flash's deadly enemies come out of retirement for one last and potentially fatal score. 10 years ago, the rogues disbanded and went their separate ways, but time hasn't been kind to the former blue-collar super criminals. Caught in an endless cycle of prison, rehab, dead-end jobs, broken relationships, probation, and endless restitution fees, the rogues, Captain Cold, Magenta, Trickster, Golden Glider, Bronze Tiger, and Mirror Master, are sick of paying for their crimes. Luckily, Captain Cold has a plan. One last job that will leave them all richer than their wildest dreams and free from their past if they can survive. Easier said than done when the job takes them to Gorilla City with a version of Gorilla Grodd unlike anything you've ever seen waiting for them. Following decades plaguing the Flash as some of the most enduring antagonists in all of comics, these are the rogues as you've never seen them before, reimagined by the incredible talents of master storytellers Leo Max and Joshua Williamson. Rogues is a neo-noir heist that will make your blood run cold. Does that answer your... Okay, yeah. I don't know. Are we agreeing here? It's a separate Rogues book, but I like the Rogues. Yeah, I didn't have anything to do with it, Duck Collector. Sorry. Oh, I got Wicca from IST the other day after seeing your copy. Good. I'd be interested in hearing what you think. I haven't read it yet, Larry. Immortal Hulk Omni tells us Chip Zdarsky Daredevil Omni is next, which is very soon, I believe. Really excited for that. Immortal Hulk may be a Ewing fan. The only Marvel book I most anticipated this year is not even Omnibus. Ah, yeah. Fantastic Four original graphic novel by Alex Ross. Definitely will be a trailblazing book. Oh, got to take my bolus because if I don't, I'm going to lose the next one before midnight, and I can't do that. Okay. Everything's getting ready. Yes, I agree. I'm looking forward to that. Disappointed that Sandman Mystery Theater is being collected as a compendium and not omnis. I think we should be happy that Sandman Mystery Theater is being collected at all because that was orphaned. They stopped collecting it in trade paperback and it's never been completed. I have all the trades that they released and I don't know what I'm going to do with them now because now they're getting re-released. Actually, I want to wait to see if a compendium gets... Okay, just a sec. Go, little bolus. Go. Do. Come on. I need you to do it before 9 so I can get it before midnight again. 1 minute. Hang on. Come on. Come on. Woo! Got it. Okay, Razor Ramen says... Abrams' Spider-Man or Kevin Smith's Batman? Well, I root beered Kevin Smith's Batman and I just threw away Abrams' Spider-Man. They both showed a complete lack of understanding of the characters. Right. I need me some of that Brubaker Iron Fist goodness. You sure do. Though for Interpaper, it's the one. Okay, that's one that I'm looking for. Amazon says next James Bond book released October 4th. Okay. Man, there's hardly been any DC collected editions announced I will be buying. I will be getting Jalen No Man's Land Volume 2, Brightest Day. Also, the final trade paperback of Young Justice by David. That Crumb family book is pretty great. That is hard to find now. I think it had a limited run and I think prices are kind of up there on eBay. I'm lucky I got it. I think Ryan North is on our list as well, but otherwise, yeah, Freddie, not a fan of Unreadable Squirrel Girl, and now he's going to be writing Fantastic Four. I'm gonna wait a long time before I get into his Fantastic Four. Hate it, Squirrel Girl. Peace and love to those of you who liked it. It's out there. Read it and enjoy it. That wasn't me. Hey now, Noir Wolf. Coming in late, but glad to catch the live stream. I really enjoyed the Batman Bigby crossover. It makes me want to finish reading Fables. Fables is so great. Psycho back. Dude, that new Crumb comic is so good, even though he's a nutcase. He is a nutcase. Did you read Last Ronin yet, Jess? I did. I enjoyed it. I agree with this, Avasatani. The Weirdo Years is great. It is really, really great. I think that I also like My Trouble with Women. I believe he did something called America, which I also like, but the Weirdo Years was really solid. Omnidog can dribble a bowling ball. That's right. There's hardly anything I can't. Oh, yeah. I think Legion got deleted from my DVR. I'm going to have to catch it on Hulu. I still have 4 more shows to go. I forgot about Legion. How many more? Oh, you guys, I can't. Okay. Let me go to the end and I'll go back up. No, that's not good. True Graphic. Let me know how that is. Wonder Woman Black and Gold. I'm very interested in finding out how that is. Let's see. Bad alternative costumes you like. 80s headband Supergirl, all blue Aquaman, biker Wonder Woman, electric Superman are mine. I would say any alternate costume that I liked is probably on Supergirl. Where can you get these books from when they become available, Jess? Not so subtle sponsor plug. Thank you, buddy. You can get those at organic price. Whoops, what's going on here? Organic price books. My code's Omnidog. 5% off. Shipping 3 or more books together. Omnidog ship it together. 5%'s a lot. And they're now until the end of Monday at midnight in a special section, the B2G1, buy 2, get 1 free. Use the code Omnidog B2G1 to fire up that B2G1. I used it today myself. I bought 2 books and got 1 free using my own code. So, thank you, Lloyd Wong. You are awesome. Also got any Grant Morrison Rex that are more straightforward and not so abstract and Morrison-y? Haven't been able to get into them yet. All-Star Superman, his Wonder Woman Earth 1, those are great. Green Lantern is a little trippy. New X-Men, fantastic. Sea Guy, if you can find it. Sea Guy's, well, it's a little trippy. Let's see. I think New X-Men, All-Star Superman. Let's see what else. Grant Morrison. I would say JLA, except Warren Weaver just said it was boring, and I don't want to get in his way. I would try All-Star Superman. That's a great, straightforward, really readable book. Same with New X-Men. New X-Men is the one that made me love X-Men, and Emma Frost in particular. So try those 2. Brink number 5 gets released in the next few months. Oh, crap, it is them. Didn't think of that being them. Wait, what are we talking about? Where was the last thing you said? Oh, yeah. Okay. I was right. I don't get to say that very often. Oh, and here's Call Me Top Gun. Dan Slott. Oh, Dean. He's talking to Dean. Sorry. Yes. I doubt they'll do a Chip Zdarsky DD Omni until the run is officially over. I agree with that. Oh, Jess, my LCS tried to rip me off. Shake my head. What did they do? What did they do? Call me Top Gun. Oh, Super Laugh Hard pulling another next Imaginaut. 1 out of 2. It's curious to see the love for Morrison, Ennis, Moore, Ewing, Spurrier, Milligan, Delano, Abnett, Lanning, and Alan Grant. Rest in peace, when many U.S. fans have not read their great contributions. Within the pages of 2000 AD, the galaxy's greatest comic. Animal Man by Morrison is a little trippier than I would say. If one's accessible, like All-Star Superman, and 10 is the filth and unreadable, and same with Nameless, I would put Animal Man at about a 3. It's still very readable and very understandable. I feel like it was the original meta in meta comics. So it's that is back to you, person that asked me about wait, who was it that asked me about that? Somebody. Okay. I am not planning on getting the Flash by Wade Omni because I have all the trades and I have to give in at some point. I'm already upgrading on some of the Marvel ones. I highly recommend getting it for people, though. Wade in anything is great, and Flash, I think he did a particularly good job on. DC, you should be happy. Anything comes out at all. Point. At this point, point. I hope they finish off Dark Knight Detective Volumes. Volume 7 is supposed to come out next year, and I think there will be a Volume 8. Moonman, Unreadable Squirrel Girl, that's right. Favorite Daredevil run? That's a tough one. I started loving Daredevil with Frank Miller. Loved Bendis, loved Brubaker. I will say for right now, my favorite is Mark Waid. However, Brubaker and Bendis wrote, and Miller wrote fantastic ones. I think I'm sort of leaning in the direction of Mark Waid's. That's a personal thing, you know. John Anderson. Right now, I'm just debating on getting Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. Whoa, pal. You have to get Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. It's the best thing Tom King's ever written. I've read all of Tom King. Huge fan of Tom King. Go to my video from last week, and you will hear me extol the virtues of Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. It's freaking fantastic. And Batman Earth 1 collection. Those first 2 books, 3 to a lesser extent, but the first 2 books are 2 of my favorite Batman books ever. I would get Supergirl right now and then wait and get Batman Earth 1 in a couple weeks. You have to read Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, though. If you don't think I've done a good enough job selling you on it, go to my library where I think it was last week or a couple weeks ago. I did a video on it. Fantastic stuff. Best Supergirl I've read of Supergirl as like Superwoman. Supergirl, the Mariko Tamaki one, Supergirl being super, is my favorite Supergirl as a teenager. Dark Knight's Metal Omnibus has been solicited. Scott Snyder was right. Yeah, back in 2018. Yeah, exactly. Time is relative, though. Wasn't Biker Wonder Woman? I don't know. I don't remember. And there's an extra 10% off, 10% until Monday that stacks with Jess's code. Cut it out, Pop Gun. I loved all new Wolverine Omnibus. You will probably get a kick out of the, if you loved it, Erratic trade paperback from AWA Upshot. Both are very fresh fun. Haven't heard of Erratic. I do know AWA Upshot. I loved all new Wolverine. So I'm interested in that. Speaking of Supergirl costumes, Jess, I like the costume. Her first one from the CW Supergirl. It's like a modern day version of Peter David Supergirl. And her second suit was pre-Crisis. That Supergirl has had as many outfit changes as Spider-Man and maybe more. Oh, Joe the Barbarian. Good one, Lloyd Wong. That's a very accessible Grant Morrison book. Very accessible. I'd say that's a solid 2 on the accessibility index. Very accessible. Good suggestion. Was referring to 90s Diana when Artemis was Wonder Woman. Diodato Art. Where does Batman rank? Oh, Grant Morrison's Batman. It's fantastic. It's very readable. He uses a lot of, he gets a lot of his story ideas he pulls from the 50s, which you can read about in the Black Case book. Wait, am I saying that exactly right? Where is that? Where is Black Case book? Is it further down the line? Oh, Private Case. No, Private Case book is by Paul Dini. Black Case book is the stories like Batman from Zur-En-Arrh and stuff like that. I would say that's a number 2 on the filth scale. Also, very readable. I really dug it. Yeah, it's really good. Okay. Oh man, that LCS told me all back issues were $2 to $8. I searched Dusty Beat Up Comics for 2 hours until I found 4 books. Brought them to the counter and he pulls up eBay and prices accordingly. I hate those kind of places, Pop Gun. I don't blame you. So what is Batman by Morrison in your scale from 1 to 10? Animal? It's a 2. Yeah. Bendis Daredevil is great. That is true. Avazani, I don't have a favorite Crumb book because I haven't read too many. What are you even doing on this channel if you haven't read any Crumb books? You're busy reading Goiter, Cycle Cleveland. What's wrong with you? I just wish DC would make Earth 1 Omnibus or Batman Earth 1 Deluxe, but they release a complete collection, which is standard size. Yeah, I still love it. Still love it. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't release it in Deluxe. Jess, narrowly making that pain dose margin, LOL. I feel you. Yeah, it has to. If I lose it at midnight, it's gone. It resets for the next day. So the clock is ticking. Oh, okay. Let me reset. Whoops, I turned it back on. What's the clock is ticking? 2 hours and 46 minutes. I'm going to set my timer. Hold on. Let me set my timer. 2 hours and 49. I'll go 2 hours and 48. No, that's 12:01. Cancel. 12 hours 46. 11:59. That's still not good. 2 hours 45. Okay, I'll get it just in time. Oh, Quack, how's it going, buddy? Good to hear from you. That Crumb book was limited to 400. Elias, I'm glad I'm not the only one who found Nameless unreadable, and I really wanted to like it. I struggled through that book. I had real problems with it. And then at the end, it says, here are all the other books, prose books, you need to you understand Nameless. I'm like, hey, what is this? High school? I don't need to reread. I don't need to read a bunch of other books to understand this one book. Just give me the book that I can read. Forget that, man. Nameless sucked. I was pissed at it. Is that Supergirl Deluxe book? It will be. Right now, it's a trade paperback. I wouldn't wait for it to be a hardcover. You need to read it right now. Avishwit, Nightfall. Get out of here, you. I love that Jess is still hip to the underground scene. The Crumb book release flew under the radar. Thank you. The Crumb documentary is great. I like Supergirl. Hey, Marcelo, being super, but I think it fell in the trap of being a gender-swapped Superman. I think Supergirl could be done better. I don't know, man. Popping that green zit full of goo all over the place, that was pretty Supergirl-y. But it's your opinion. I'm cool with it. Never, Goiter. Come on. Okay, I'm going to give away a book. Let me go to the giveaway tool. And we are going to type in. Wait, can you see me? Let's see. What am I doing here? This is Something is Killing the Children Slipcase edition. This is the second printing of it. There we go. That's better. Something is Killing the Children, courtesy of OPB. Organic Price Books. JP sent this to me as a giveaway. Happy to give it away. Sorry, international viewers. I know there are a lot of you. This would be $60 to ship. All I'm asking for is the price of shipping. I will give this away, and let me set up the giveaway tool. And it's going to be is killing the children. Something is killing the children. Okay. So you need to put in, if you want to win this book, let me create the banner. Hashtag D. That banner. This is the hashtag. Put it in the comments. It needs to be all caps. Like this is how you want to do it. This is for the free giveaway. You just have to pay for shipping. U.S. customers only. I apologize. Peace and love to my international viewers. I said customers. Viewers, it's just too expensive to ship, and I've had people bail as soon as I give it away. So previous giveaways, people have bailed as soon as they find out how much it is. So if you want a copy of this fantastic slipcase with a great story, hashtag capital letters SIKTC. I'll start collecting comments, and then I got to figure out the random number generator, but that's cool. Okay, where are we? Oh, good. You guys are already doing it. We already talked about. I don't think Flex Mentalo. I think that's about a 5 on the scale. Jess, why do you think Superman post Death and Return Flashpoint hasn't received any newer? I don't know, dude. That's a good question. That is a really good question. I'm getting the rest of 2022, the Flash by Mark Waid Omnibus and the Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider Omnibus when they both come out. I have all Ghost Spider in paperback. I don't know. This really bothers me that I have 3 Spider-Gwens in OHC. Then I have the rest of Spider-Gwen, 2 trades. I'm not going to upgrade to an Omni for that. Forget it. But then Ghost Spider, all I have is trades of that. Oh my God, I just lost a bunch of figures. And it's my favorite figures. Spider-Gwen, Silk, a couple of Silks. Come here, baby. Silver Sable, you can relax. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure it out about Ghost Spider. I think this is probably right. Hoopla has Supergirl just downloaded. The Collector, you're going to dig it. Best Tom King ever. Jess, do you have Power Girl trade paperback Power Trip? If you don't think it's getting a reprint, sounds like so. Oh, I have all the Power Girl trades. Thank you very much, Warren. I have all the Power Girl trades. I've had them forever. I love them all. All the Power Girl books would make a great omnibus. I know they're all random stories. They don't necessarily have a tie that goes through them, but a hardcover collection of those would be great, especially because you're right, they're out of print. No, Tyler is a jerk would have been a good hashtag, but I'm going to rise above it. Grant Morrison's first superhero story, Zenith, is accessible, but We 3 is arguably, I would say We 3 is a solid 2 on the scale. Be aware, it's animals in danger. It doesn't have the heartbreaking ending of Pride of Baghdad, but there are still animals in danger, but I love that book. Super Laugh Hard's completely right. That's like, okay, people are doing this. Good. Secret Origin Comics, hey, just got the books today. Oh, good. I'm glad. Silk. No, it's look what everybody else is doing, Master 25. It's capital SIKTC. Oh, thank you, Scott. Do you like the Arrowverse shows? I would love to catch up on Legends of Tomorrow. I've heard the first season's not good, but the rest of the seasons are. I definitely want to catch up on Green Arrow. I liked Flash. I want to watch Stargirl, Lois and Superman and Lois, whatever it is. I loved the first 2 episodes, and I really want to finish that. That's my favorite. What do you think about the Affleck wedding? I hope he's happy. Jess, I have great news. I finally ordered Harley Quinn Omni Volume 1 elbow cup. Nice, Bavarian Reb. Let's see. Wait, no, that was an important one. Ghost Spider Omnibus also has Web Warriors. If you don't want the King in Black Omnibus, which I already ordered, that has the Gwenom versus Carnage mini. I think it's worth the upgrade. I don't have Web Warriors. Do I? No, I have a bunch of Ghost Spider books. Yeah, that sounds like a book I probably should get. The Ghost Spider Omni. Oh, dude, thank you, buddy. Yes, Power Girl Omni. Preach it, dude. Preach it to DC. Oh, Chris, I'm so sorry. Have a good night, buddy. Have you read Earth Prime comic series? I don't think I have. Marvel Boy by Morrison is underrated in my humble opinion. I don't think I've read that. Snicked. Ha, you're being funny. Zickerson. I don't know what that means. Let me do the giveaway tool. Start collecting comments. Okay, I have 25 entries. Has everybody entered that wants Something is Killing the Children book? You have to pay shipping. It's going to be like $700 shipping, but that's okay. I'm giving this away now. So, you ready? I'm going to share the screen and do the draw. It's all on the up and up. You have 2 seconds to get it in. Anybody else? Let's see. Okay, let me add it. Let me update it. Oh, okay. Entries 26. Let me share the screen. It is a Chrome tab. Giveaway tool. Share. Let's see. How's this look? Okay, good. It is not rigged, Matthew. Shut up. Here's the giveaway for Something is Killing the Children. Draw. Tasty Melon with one of the great avatars of all times, me eating pizza on Omnibros. There you go. Tasty Melon. Congratulations. Tasty Melon, send me your information at Omnidog's Vault 2. Give me your address, and I will tell you how much it is to ship this. Thank you to Organic Price Books for giving this to me as a giveaway. Really appreciate it. Go to Organic Price Books and use my code Omnidog for $2 off. And they're having a special sale right now. Go to the buy two, get one section and use Omnidog to take advantage of that, because you have to put in the code to get the free book. Pick out 3, get 1 free from that section. Omnidog B2 G1. Right on, right on, right on. So congrats to Tasty Melon. Right on, buddy. I think Tasty Melon is a real person. I don't remember what kind of pizza that was. I think it might have been a cauliflower pizza. Just ordered Supergirl. Thanks for the quick pitch. John Anderson, you will dig it. Noir Wolf says, congrats. Uh-oh, Matthew was right. Look, a Jess variant one. But also, congrats, dude. I kind of am excited for it. I think Black Adam's the least interesting part. I'm down for Pierce Brosnan's Dr. Fate, and I dig Atom Smasher and Hawkman and whoever the other Justice Society people were. I am excited. Oh, wait. I think that pizza had honey on it or something. Oh, was that the hot honey pizza? How do you remember that, N-Man 40? Okay, so that wasn't a yeah, I think we did have a hot honey pizza. Yeah. Good memory. Let's see. Congrats. Awesome. You're welcome. Yeah, get in touch with me and we will exchange info. Yes, you were close. That's just really tough. To Collector, Jess, do you have any G.I. Joe books? No, I spent over $1,000 on G.I. Joe toys in the last month. I bought 2 Hiss tanks. Those are HasLabs, right? And tons of figures. I grew up playing with them in the 80s. My dad thought I was too old to play with them. I remember when I was young, 8 years old, G.I. Joe was as tall as a Barbie. Those were, dolls that were like that big. And I played with G.I. Joe, but no, I don't. And I'm certainly not going to throw shade at you for spending money on action figures. Heck no, you enjoy them. I got the Azzarello Risso Batman OHC for the Night of Vengeance story due to your gushing. Thanks, Jess. That story is worth the book all in itself. Good. Really happy about that. I'm getting Spider-Verse only because everything should be printed in reading order. Let's see. Because it's an awesome moment. I haven't had the chance. I talked about it earlier. I really want to see it, though. Really want to see it. I picked up a JSA trade the other day to read in preparation for the film. My favorite of the original Arrowverse shows Flash, Supergirl, that's another good one, Legends of Tomorrow, and Arrow. Jess, do you miss them? Oh, so bad. There's some good joints around here, but man, I miss walking into a restaurant and smelling fresh corn tortillas. I think there is no better smell food-wise than fresh corn tortillas. That reminds me of home so much. Yes, I do. There are perfectly good Mexican food restaurants here, but nothing reminds me of home like my favorite Mexican restaurants in California. Oh, that smell of fresh corn tortilla. Jess, have you backed any HasLabs from Venom 616? Yes, I got the Sentinel. Forgot about it and found out that I ordered it when it came in the mail. And then I did back Galactus. I don't know what the new one's going to be. I think it would be financially irresponsible of me to get it. That doesn't mean I'm not going to get it, but it would probably be a bad idea for me to get it. I still might get it, whatever it is. If it has something to do with Ghost Rider, I might do it. I never had a G.I. Joe, but I did have Big Steve Austin along with the mobile lab truck and Max the Bionic Dog. More upcoming collections you're looking forward to, Jess? Right on target, right on cue, dude. Thank you, Lloyd. Let's go to share. Window. And we are on the sad news that Iron Fist got pushed into 2023. Another book I'm looking forward to, X Factor, Volume 2. Apparently, I haven't read it, but this is when it really kicks in. So I'm looking forward to X Factor 2 by Peter David. Hellions. Hell yeah. This is the book that was my favorite of all the Dawn of X books. Sassy Mr. Sinister. They discover Madeline Pryor. They've got Psylocke's in charge of all the dregs of Krakoa, like Wild Child and all these crazy mutants. It is hilarious and fun and really well written. I cannot wait for Hellions to come out. This is between now and the end of the year. Miracle Man Omnibus. Now, I haven't read Miracle Man in a long time. I got the first 3 trades, I think, by Alan Moore. And then I got the Neil Gaiman trade. This was back in Eclipse Comics. I still have those. I'm willing to sell those on eBay for $100,000. But this I'm looking forward to. You know what? Miracle Man does not get enough credit, and I'll take the blame for that. As influential as I am, talking about Watchmen, Sandman, Dark Knight Returns, those kind of books, Hellblazer, things that turned it around in the late 80s, mid 80s. This book was brilliant and really well written, fantastically interesting. And this doesn't get enough credit as being a book that helped turn comics around in the mid 80s. He used to be known as Marvel Man, but Marvel wouldn't let him call it that, probably because it was originated in England and that's back when Alan Moore, was primarily an English writer, I guess. So this was released more in England. I don't think it got discovered by many American readers. This, in my opinion, is as influential as those other books I mentioned as far as turning around comics in the mid 80s. Peace and love. Immortal Hulk, Volume 5. And apparently I need 2 other trade paperbacks. But yes, I want to get this and have a full, beautiful section of 5 OHCs. Miles Morales Spider-Man, Volume 2. I need to get this because I haven't read any of it. So I need to get this. Now, wait. Yeah. Now, wait a minute. Okay, hang on a sec. I've already got it. That's what I thought. That's in there as a mistake. Everyone else should get it, though. Not me. I already have it. King in Black. I pre-ordered it along with another book that's coming up. Yeah, I get it. It's full of a bunch of tie-ins, but I want to read all those tie-ins. I want to read King in Black. I want to see all the cool stuff that King in Black was. And that's Man Omnibus by Cates. There's a little bit of double dipping. It doesn't look like it's much double dipping. And I want to get this. Definitely want to get this because I read the first volume of Venom by Cates and I dug it. What's next? Savage Avengers. This is another one that I read in trade paperback. I think I read 5 volumes. I mean, look at that lineup. Punisher, Wolverine, and Conan, and other people. Venom. I loved this book. This book was super fun and super well written. I dug it, and I highly recommend it to people. I am looking forward to getting this. I'm happily upgrading from my trades for this book. She-Hulk by Slott. I needed money, so I sold my copy. You got to get this book. This is my favorite She-Hulk run. There are a lot of good She-Hulk runs. Charles Soule's run is good. There's Peter David's run. John Byrne's run, of course, is really funny. But this is my favorite. I'm really looking forward to this. And then this one too. all-time great book. One of my all-time favorite books, Silver Surfer by Dan Slott. Made me weep at the end. If you haven't gotten this book, it went out of print really fast. I 100% recommend this. This is Dan Slott and Mike Allred. I have never seen Doctor Who. People say it's like Doctor Who, Marvel Comics, Doctor Who on a surfboard. I haven't read, I don't know Doctor Who, so it doesn't matter to me. Maybe you Brits and some of you Americans that have seen it get it. Whatever. Silver Surfer's rocking and awesome. Let me see how many. I don't want to burn through all of mine. Let's see. Thumbnails. Where am I here? Oh, I still have pretty many. Okay. Hide thumbnails. Whoops. Hide sidebar. Okay. Silver Surfer. I'll do two more. Gwenpool. Now, this may not be the cover I get. The other cover is to the direct market version. And it is her in a pool. It's very pink. And man, Comic Slayer, Omnicat, and I are going to wreak havoc if that spine isn't something really cool. If it is just a stupid Gwenpool little baby print thing, I am going to be incredibly upset. They have a chance to make this spine really boss. And Kristen had great ideas for it. Just little Gwenpools climbing up the letters. Oh, it would have been great. Okay, I'll do one more. Gwenpool, number 1. Spider-Verse. This is the Spider-Geddon, Spider-Verse, spider stuff. I haven't read any of it, but look at all those spiders on the cover. I mean, I want this. I really want this. And there's Wolverine Volume 3. So I want that too. And I will stop sharing the screen. Supergirl's going to... Do you like pineapple pizza? There is only one correct answer, and that's a big no. Ha! I have had pineapple pizza with Canadian ham on it, and it was fine. I'm generally not a fruit fan on my pizza. No. I'm gonna start doing some on my own channel. Sometimes Tyler's been getting into too much Dragon Ball Z, man. That's not my thing. Peace and love if it's your thing, but it's not my thing. I want to get back into like superhero figures and stuff. So I may start doing my own unboxing. I guess I should appreciate more the tortilla smell. I can smell it everywhere over here. It's the greatest. It's like perfume to me. Oh my gosh. Tom Palmer, legendary inker, died the other day. Did not know that. That is too bad. That is very sad. Mr. Sinister, what a guy. Sassy Mr. Sinister is great. Hellions is such a great series. You are correct. Been full-time as a concept artist. Good for you, Matthew. For a bit now, and I'm wondering if I should start wasting my money on toys now. Yes, let me help you waste your money. I'll start doing my own unboxings, and you can tune in, and I'll help you spend your money wisely. I'm very happy for you that you're a concept artist. That's great. You're also looking forward to Hellions, which you should be. I was hoping Hellions was a classic. No. Dude, this was the best of the Dawn of X era. It's funny. It's fun. It's exciting. It's dangerous. It's great. All delays are great news for my wallet, if I'm honest. Hardbacks that I want are getting released faster than floppies that I purchased loyally. Okay. I still have all the singles for Miracle Man. It's definitely one of the best comics ever made. Miracle Man, hot take, was better than Watchmen and Dark Knight Returns, I'd say. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to pump the hell out of it when it comes out, and I am going to say it is every bit as good and game-changing as those books. Both Miles Omnis are getting reprinted, rebranded as Volume 1 and 2 set. Okay, good. Hey, here's Diabetic Superman. Peace and love, dude. Good to see you. Miracle Man was published in Warrior, an anthology that also had some great early work from Steve Dillon on another story. I wonder if the Ahmed run will get OHCs or an Omni. Probably an Omni at this point. The same for the Kamala Khan run. You know what? I only have G. Willow. Wait, is that G. Willow Wilson who wrote through 5? Yeah, I've only got the Omnibus and then the 3 OHCs. So I have not caught up on Ms. Marvel. I haven't seen any collected thing for Ms. Marvel, and she's had over 25 issues, right? I would like to see that get an OHC so I can add it. I have the OHC for Venom, so I had to get King in Black Omni. Man of Taste. I can't wait for Savage Avengers. Do you know why the Brubaker Captain Americas are so small? Seems like it could have combined some of them. I would say they are broken into parts that it made sense to end the books where they did. They could have made them thicker. They were also cheaper back in the day. I think that they were $65 or $75 back when I first got them. And I think that they were broken up into story arcs that made sense. It's also possible that Brubaker got behind. I don't know. But that's they kept them small and they kept the price low in the beginning. Also upgrading Savage Avengers. I hope they do the rest. Oh, they will. Yeah, cauliflower pizza is. Okay, I'm going to be honest. That Silver Surfer run by Mike Allred is one of my most anticipated releases. That and the Complete 8-Ball. I love the Complete 8-Ball. I missed out on the hardcover. Whatever I don't have in the Complete 8-Ball, I have in hardcovers and other weird little books that Close did. Just remember back in 2019, I think that's when it was, when IST, mistakenly put up SS by Slott as available. It was some glitch and people were upset. So that came out in 2018. Wow. That long ago. It made me weep. Yeah, I remember that. I do remember that, N-Man. Savage Avengers Omni will be a day 1 for me because it won't get reprint because Marvel lost. Okay, wait. Savage Avengers Omnibus will be a day 1 for me because it won't get a reprint because Marvel lost Conan license. I understand what you're saying, James. I'm so getting the pink Gwenpool Omni. Buddy, you so are. Is Savage Avengers good? Hell yeah, it's good. It's exciting and fun, and it makes complete sense, even with Conan in it. It's so well written. I thought you read Spider-Verse. You had all those notes on it. Maybe you never got to the Geddon. Well, now I have the Spider-Verse OHC, but I don't have the Spider-Geddon. Is Spider-Verse and Spider-Geddon getting put together? If so, how is Spider-Verse organized? I do have Spider-Verse. You're right. Somebody get me up to speed on how it's organized. I want that Spider-Verse Spider-Geddon Omnibus. Oh, here's Farhan. We're the same, Jess. No pineapple on my pizza too. People laugh at me. Well, are Malaysian people really into pineapple on pizza? You may have some American blood in you, Farhan, with no pineapple on your pizza. Okay, good. I will do toy shows. Any more roach unboxings? Yeah, I do have a lot of roaches that I need to unbox. How about upcoming 2022 toys you're excited about video? That's a good idea too. As I feel better and better, I'm going to be able to do more videos. So that's a good idea. I still wish there was a separate Spider-Geddon book. See, I thought there was. The odd mapping of Spider-Verse book didn't bother me. I have all the Spider-Geddon trade paperbacks. Not sure I will get the Omni. Okay. I have Spider-Geddon, 3 Spider-Geddon trades. Edge of Spider-Geddon, Spider-Geddon, and Spider-Geddon Covert Ops. Do I have all of them? Because if I have all of them, I may as well just keep those trades and just stick with the Spider-Verse oversized hardcover. I thought this was going to be something different. Okay, good, Max. I will keep it in mind. I always hope the day will come when they reprint Runaways Omni by BKV. Oh, it'll come. It'll come. I'm also excited for Immortal Hulk. Yeah, there are a bunch of trades for the Ahmed Ms. Marvel run. No, I am not buying those trades. That's going to come out in OHC and I would get burned. Peace and love, peace and love. No way. MN40, Miles ends at, okay, he's talking to MN40. 3 paperbacks for Ahmed Ms. Marvel. Is Dr. Aphra 2 worth getting? Yes, it is. I'm getting it, and you should too. I believe maybe the only Alan Moore comic that gets enough credit is Watchmen. Hogwash. I agree, Freddie Alonso, probably too late for OHCs, very similar to the Spencer ASM. No OHCs for that. I am thinking about getting that Spencer Spider-Man book. I think those Brubaker Omnis are small because they were released before the run was over, like they do now with OHCs. Okay, that makes sense. I think Dr. Aphra drops a good amount with a new author, if I remember correctly. Oh, I enjoyed what I read, and I will get it. But that's another opinion to consider there. We don't know yet how Spider-Verse Geddon will be organized. Cinnamon on pizza with pineapple and ham. Get the hell out of my chat. Get out. And sour cream. What are you at a salad bar? You're eating pizza. What's wrong with you? Yes, the Brubaker were released during a different period as far as business practices are concerned. Those books would have been bigger if they came out now. They could have combined them. Okay. The Collector, you're right about Aphra, but it goes back up again with Elisa Wong. I have not gotten to Bounty Hunters event, but loving it. Okay, good. Random book recommendations. The Technicolor Time Machine, the best Conan satire ever. Like Bill and Ted meets Conan via the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I have to check on Spider-Geddon. Let me go upstairs and check. Okay, thanks, MM40. I am happy to start a toy show. Yes, Savage Dragon was just announced as getting an Omni, I think in the past day or so. Some of Bounty Hunters was good. Yeah, just get the 3 Geddon trades if you have Peter Parker Spectacular Volume 5 paperback. Ooh, I don't think I have that. Peter Parker. No. So I need Peter Parker Volume 5. Don't tell me that it's out of print. I don't have that. I need to get Peter Parker 5 Spectacular. Okay, wait. Let me screenshot that. Do you dip your pizza in ranch, Jess? I've never been a fan, but it's very popular in California. I have not. I have not. I don't mind dipping it in marinara. A lot of Webhead Omnis coming our way by the end of the year. Hey, Jeffy Nat. Zdarsky's run ends with Volume 4. I'll send you the list of what you are missing. Okay, thank you, buddy. Why don't we take a look at some of the books I want to get, and then we'll give away another book. I'm going to give away The Fantastic Death or Glory by Remender with Bengal art, Prestige Edition. Look how big this sucker is. Loved this story, and I'm happy to give this away to somebody out there, courtesy of organic priced books. Larry has a comment. Am I just having better luck, or is the quality on the Turkish printed Marvels getting a lot better? Most recently, I opened up and stretched the spine on Doom Omni, and it seems good. That's good news. I don't have that. Okay. Let's share the screen. Some of the books I'm looking forward to. Window, doink, share. Okay, Wolverine, Madman Volume 3. I have to have it. I have to have it. I have to have it. The best, the greatest. I love it. And I'm waiting for This is World of Black Hammer 4. Craig Stewart's not in the chat tonight. He wants a reading order of Black Hammer. I think this is coming out in November. It's Skull Digger and the Unbelievable Unteens or something. I never collected this, so I need to read this. Once I get this, then I will do my reading order of Black Hammer. Craig, if you're watching this afterwards, that is coming up. Harrow County gets a library. Tales from Harrow County by the original creators, Cullen Bunn and Tyler Crook. Library edition, gotta get it. And if it goes the way of the Harrow County library editions, like out of print, you may want to get this early too. I don't know if they got reprinted or not. Philadelphia. This is an amazing book. This is set in Philadelphia, where there's a guy that goes back, and former President John Adams is undead and trying to raise a vampire Omni to overtake the government. And it's one guy is their friend are trying to kill all these vampires. It is so well done. I think it's maybe optioned for a TV show. This book is really good. When it comes out, I'm going to promote the hell out of it. Ascender. There's a book that I also avoided. Any trade paperbacks, anything. Yay me. I'm going to be able to get the Lemire Dustin Wynn book and put it right next to Descender. So I'm pretty proud of myself that I didn't buy any trades. I waited it out. And Monstrous Book 2. I believe this is the last one. No, it is not. Monstrous. Love Monstrous. This is book 2. Really excited for this because Monstrous is just one of the best books out there. I'm excited that it's getting an oversized hardcover. And 7 to Eternity Deluxe Edition. Everyone needs to get this. The beautiful Jerome Opeña art took forever to come out, but boom, they put it together. Remender put this thing out right away. I think the 4th trade came out, and right on its heels came 7 to Eternity. This thing is great. Great story, great art. This may be, well, no, I've already read the story. Well, no, I love Gwenpool Tool. I'll go over what my top 3 picks are. Is there more? Oh, Follow Me Down, a Reckless book. How lucky are we that we're getting like 2 Reckless books a year? Are we getting 2 or 3? It seems like there's just a ton of Reckless books coming out. I love this. I don't care that they're standard size. It can come out in an oversized hardcover. I'm not going to be into it. I'm fine with these smaller books. I love these stories. Cover Girls 2. This is Guillaume March's art. I have Cover Girls 1. What can I say? Peace and love. I love his art. And this is beautiful. This is beautiful. And I ordered Gideon Falls 1. Going to sell my trade paperbacks. This is Gideon Falls oversized hardcover 2. Yes, I'm giving in, upgrading from the trades. I'll sell all 6 trades for $25 or something and put the money towards this. Anybody want the Gideon Falls Omnis? I mean, the trade paperbacks? I'll sell them to you for $25 for all 6. Yes. Opie. Hey now. 7 to Eternity is a complete deal. Let me double check. I cannot. There's only 4 trades. I will 100% check just to make sure. Okay, that is Image, I think. Image upcoming. 7 to Eternity Deluxe. Let's see what it's got in it. 7 to Eternity, 1 through 17. That's it. Yeah, that's the whole thing. There are 4 trades. It's the whole thing. You have to get it. It's not optional. Not optional. You must get it. Okay, Gideon Falls. Yes, I'm upgrading. And that's it. Yes, I agree, William Lee. Hey now, Image is going to get me to buy 2 Monstrous. Pre-ordered it, then a variant was announced. I remember buying where'd it go? I remember buying Sleeper and individual issues, and trust me, it was a hard sell when it came to my friends who read comics. How I laugh now. Sleeper, that's great that DC's reprinting it. Fantastic books. Are you going to upgrade Layla Starr to Deluxe? Given that it is my favorite book of the year so far, Razor Ramen, the Magic 8-Ball says signs point to yes. Often quality. Oh, this is a Turkish printing thing. Omar told me they would never reprint Sleeper. I bought it for retail on eBay 2 years ago. Hey, why are you watching Omar? Come to this channel where I tell the truth. I told everybody that Immortal Hulk was getting an Omni before Omar even knew. So, what are you doing? Omar saying they'd never reprint Sleeper. What's very good condition know anything about? Forget that guy. There's a volume 5 World of Black Hammer due for release next year. Yes, I think that's the one that's going to contain Visions, the 2 Visions book. Is it possible to read as quickly as all the good stuff gets released? No. Okay, let's go through these books and see what my top 3 are, and then we'll give away a book. Getting Falls, Follow Me Down, 7 to Eternity, Monstrous. Ooh. Philadelphia, Hero County, Black Hammer. Oh, this is going to be tough. Spider-Verse, not sure about that. There's number 1, Gwenpool. I'm not going to count Silver Surfer by She-Hulk and Slott because I've already got them. I just need them back in my library, but they're awesome. Savage Avengers is in the top 3. Then Omnibus and King in Black I'm looking forward to. I'm not getting that. I'm getting Hulk Volume 5. And there's the third one. Miracle Man, Savage Avengers, and Gwenpool. Those are my 3. Now, MM40, you went upstairs to get your Spider-Geddon books. What did you find? Report in, please. Okay, so Miracle Man, Gwenpool, Savage Avengers. That's what I'm looking forward to most. Peace and love, peace and love. Talking about... Oh, you reported already? Where did you report? Just a sec. Where did you report? And Man 40. Where? Oh, Bunkmaster. I didn't know you were in here. Good for you, buddy. Okay. Oh, so here you are, man. Jess, you are correct, Jess. Those 3 Spider-Geddon trades is what you need. Although Spider-Verse Spider Zero trade paperback is... What the hell do I need Spider Zero? Freddie, are you sending me what I need? Do I have to get Spider-Verse Spider Zero and Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man Volume 5 trade? What the hell's going on here? It's too confusing. Okay, thanks, M-Man40. I appreciate it. Hey, here's Nick. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining. You came just in time for me to give away this fantastic book, courtesy of Organic Price Books. They gave it to me to give away. Death or Glory, a Rick Remender great book with art by Bengal. Fantastic. So let me go to the giveaway tool Spider Zero is not part of any event, but it's Jed McKay, so I say yes, it is required reading. Required reading. Okay, I'll wait for you to send me what I need to get besides Spider-Verse and these 3 Spider-Geddon books that I have. Oh, my hero, my hero. I cannot tell you how much you're my hero. Super Laugh Hard, you're a better friend than Tyler Blunt is. Okay, let me go. Giveaway tool. Draw again. No, I need to. Giveaway tool. Okay, choose broadcast. Baturdays in the BatCave. This will be. Okay, I'm going to make it easy. Okay. This is going to be. It's death. If you want, this is open to U.S. customers, viewers only. You pay shipping. These are big books, so shipping's probably going to be about $10. OPB was Organic Price Books was kind enough to send me a free copy to give away. So thank you to JP and Organic Price Books. If you want this book free, type in #death. Okay. Good. There's some deaths. No, Mr. Awesome, capital letters. Okay, you corrected it. Okay, good. Okay, Super Laugh Hard's being a goofball. That's Kerr. Nobody cares about goiter, you goiter. If they make an Omni for the new Spider-Verse event, hopefully ends up there, M-Man 40. I just need to know what to get. Death. Let's see what's going on here. Start collecting comments. I have 15 so far. 15. I'll let it stay open a little bit longer. Death is what it is. And I finished showing the books that I'm excited for. I'm only too happy to read off what you're excited for that's coming up between now and the end of the year. Now that it doesn't include Immortal Iron Fist. But yeah, I'll allow it. You can choose somebody. You can enter and choose somebody. These are also good hashtags. I love those hashtags, Razor. You are a great viewer. Yeah, Marcelo, enter, and you get to choose randomly whoever you want. That's fine. Why not? It's my show. Do what I want. Oh, a few people on the MMW4s were mad Spider Zero was not included. Do I have to get Spider Zero? I guess so. Looking forward to the Pulp Process edition. Are you excited about any new Hot Toys? Maybe female Thor? I would say yes, except the face is blurred out, and I don't know how much it looks like Natalie Portman. All the other, Tom Holland is shown. Tobey Maguire's shown. They've got all these other stars, but I'm not buying that unless it looks just like Natalie Portman, and they've blurred it out. What's that about? Some rights issues? She said it's okay to make a figure of me, but you can't show my face? Come on, Nat. What's up with that? Omar hypes everything. Don't listen to him. That's a good one, too. You need that Vader or give that to your daughter. Which Vader? The Vader from Obi-Wan? The smashed helmet that shows me the unfortunate likeness of Hayden Christensen? I'm excited for Devil's Grin by Alex Graham. Well, that's just great. Good for you, Cycle. Okay, so are we done? Battle damaged Vader. I don't know that she wants that. She has two hot toys. One is Kylo Ren and the other is Rey. And she's very happy with both of those. So I don't know that she needs another one. You're out of your mind. You've lost it. I like the idea of Natalie Portman tuning into the show and getting convinced by Jess talking directly to her. Natalie, listen to me, sweetie. I dig you. You're great, but I need to see that your likeness looks like you on that hot toy. Please give your rights to Hot Toys to let us see your beautiful face. Yeah, this is right. Batman Year 2 WTF. Totally. Okay, so are we done with Death? Death? Are we all done? Okay, so let's draw. Share screen. Chrome tab. Giveaway tool. Okay, wait. Somebody just joined. YP. It's for Death or Glory Oversized Library Edition by Bengal Art and Remender Story. Great book. I love this book. So if you want it and you're in the United States, give me a hashtag death, capital letters, because I'm getting ready to join. YP, come on. If you want it, give me a hashtag death, and we're going to draw. Oh, you're out of your mind, Cycle Cleveland. Why are you even watching this channel? YP, you're all good? Okay, here we go. Chad George. Last one, Chad. 21, here we go. Ah! That's so great. I love it. Marcelo, you won, so you get to choose who you give it to. I totally love it. Look through the chat and see who put death and see who. No, there's no evidence of rigging. I just showed the random thing. The irony. I know. What are the odds? Well, 1 in 26 or whatever, but I think it's hilarious. Now people are buttering you up, Marcelo. So go through the list of who won death. I mean, who hashtag death, and pick the winner. You've got all the power now, Marcelo. This is awesome. I'm gonna unshare. Oh, stop. You know that's not right. But go to Organic Price Books. Their buy two, get one free sale. There's a special sale section. Go there. Get the free book by typing in Omnidog B2 G1, and you buy 2 books, you get one free. I did it myself today. I got a free book. How good is that? Oh, and you can tell my pain stuff's working because my nose is itching like crazy. That's a sign. So Omnidog B2 G1 at Organic Price Books, who helped me give away a free book by sending me 2 free books. Well, Matthew could make me some art, but Larry already make videos I enjoy. So wait, was Larry a deather? He put life. Are you sure you want to choose him? Where's Larry? I want to make sure that Larry actually participated. I'm watching you, Larry. He did. Larry is the winner. Good for you, Marcelo and Larry. Larry, send me an email with your address at Omnidog's Vault 2. I will get it shipped out to you. Shipping's probably going to be about $10 media mail, and you win the free book. So thank you to Organic Price Books for arranging Something is Killing the Children and Death or Glory to be given away. Death or Glory costs $40. Something's Killing the Children costs $70. Look at what you're getting for free. This is a good deal from Organic Price Books. Free is free, man. Right on. Okay. Zip, zip, zip. I ordered B2G1 earlier today before I knew the Omnidog code. Oh, but I'm going to email OPB and ask them to change the code. Well, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, Ramen. Let's all bribe Jez. And I was going to send Jez some Harley Quinn art if I'd want. No, dude, you've been promising me Harley Quinn art for like a year, and I still haven't gotten it. Let's pony up some Harley Quinn. I've been good to you. Come on, man. I've bought things from you. I've paid things, for you. I paid for your art. Send me some Harley. I've already done 2 reviews for OPB. I did one for Supergirl. That's on the OPB page, Organic Price Books page. I did an overview. What I do is overviews for them, and then you come to my channel to see the full review. Superman, Woman of Tomorrow, and Batman, the Detective are the 2 that I've done so far. Then I just finished an overview for these 2 books that's going up tomorrow. The overview will be on OPB, and then the full review will be on my channel. Well, that's true. Haha, fair. Thanks for the giveaway. You're welcome. Thank you for thanking me. Cycle with some good advice. The secret to payola is actually giving the payola, you fool. Speaking of Harley Quinn, why are there only 2 HQ Omnis behind you? Freddie Alonso has the answer. The Rebirth ones I kept in deluxe format. Bavarian Rev. Good question. But I kept the Rebirth ones. They're over there. The hardcovers. I love those deluxe editions that DC was originally putting out. Those were gorgeous. Okay. Yeah, you did it backwards there, Matthew. Okay, that is for Larry. I can take that down. Larry, send me your email. Send an email there. Oh, and here's something about your daughter. Kristen is always right. Keep that in mind. Oh, no. I have everything Harley possible. I have triple dipped. I have all the Harley single issues that I could possibly have. Then I still have then I have all these books. So I've double dipped. I've kept as many single issues as possible. Okay, good. And you're right. Kristen is always right. So I've shown you what I am looking forward to. I've given away a couple books. I'm open to answering questions or anything you'd like to talk about for the next 10 or 15 minutes. Fine with me. I have a lot of people watching, and I appreciate all of you. Please take the time to hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe, comment on this video. I always answer comments. Also in the comments after the video, why don't you drop in a congratulations to Taylor for his new job as the minister in a new church. He's very excited about it. And he's got a new baby too. And yeah, drop in the comments after this video. Congratulations for Taylor. the Organic Prize book sale link is in the description below. I set up a bit.ly link that's a hot link that'll take you right to the buy two, get one free section. I am just using my iPad. I'm sorry, my computer, my Mac. For reviews, I use my iPhone, which I just upgraded to the amazing cameras that it's got now. And that's what I use for my videos. Is there going to be a live show tomorrow? Tomorrow I will be with my daughter all day playing Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West. So probably not. Although Freddie and I have been talking about doing a show on Sunday just for fun, because Freddie likes a lot of good books, and I bet Freddie would be a really good guest. Let's see. Yes, I think Joe and I set it up for next Sunday, a week from tomorrow. We'll be talking about King of Spies and some other book. I can't remember. What? Let me see what Joe Goose... Let me go to Joe Goose's contact. Joe Goose, Joe Goose, 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 Joe Goose, sharing the message. Okay. Yeah, we're going to do the following. Oh, That Texas Blood. The 2 volumes of That Texas Blood. Yeah, that'll be good. I didn't mention the Thing Omnibus, and man, I'm not sure. I mean, I could be talked into it. I'm kind of on the fence. Comes out in October. The Secret Wars issue and that are very underrated, I think. I have to be honest, I'm not a huge Thing fan. I like him in Fantastic Four. I'm not 100%. Talk me into it. I mean, feel free. Talk me into it. That's fine. Maybe I should get my daughter to bring some root beer, and we'll do a root beer tasting tomorrow. That'd be fun. Did you know that the BatCave, like Harley Quinn, also first appeared in a TV show before a comic? Did you know that Batman 66 wanted Batgirl on the show, and so they had DC write the comic and introduce her so they could have her on the TV show? As Yvonne Craig beautifully portrayed her. Yes, I did know that. Any day in a crime corner. Happy to see you're feeling well to do such a long stream, Jess. Till the next one. Right on, buddy. Here's a good question. What's your favorite BKV series? I've only read Y the Last Man and Saga. I love Paper Girls. I love Ex Machina. Okay, you listed Y the Last Man. I haven't read Runaways yet. I know that's a huge hole. As much as I love Saga, boy, Oh, and there's also Private Eye, which is really good. What else am I forgetting for Brian K. Vaughan? I haven't read Runaways. Oh, you did not know that? Yeah, the creators of the show wanted to introduce her, and so they put out a beautifully illustrated by Carmen Infantino Detective Comics 359, and that's how Batgirl got introduced. Thank you. I have my niche that I know geeky stuff about. What? Oh, wait. Runaways is great, but cringiest teen slang I've ever read yet. Huh. Pride of Baghdad. I don't know that I can reread that, William. The ending just crushes me, and it crushes me. So I'll tell you what. Well, God, Ex Machina is great too. Ex Machina. Huh. Ex Machina is also good. I loved Paper Girls, though. Saga's so epic, but it's not finished yet. So I'm going to go with Paper Girls. Larry says Saga, Why the Last Man, Paper Girls. Good choices. Have not read any Walking Dead. Do not know. However, Larry said John Byrne goodness in that thing, Omni. Okay, I'm interested now. Have you read JLA Rebirth? Yeah, don't. Comic Z Master, don't. Justice League of America Rebirth, super disappointing. Suicide Squad was disappointing. Justice League was disappointing. But Justice League versus Suicide Squad, contradictorily, is a great book. So if you want to read a great book, Justice League versus Suicide Squad. As much as I love Harley Quinn, and of course I have the Suicide Squad books, they're not really that great. And Justice League is just flat out not good. But their crossover is great. I dug it. Lloyd with a good question. Are you continuing to downsize your collection, Jess? How is the curating going? It's going very well, thank you. I am selling furiously. I rejoined the Omnibus group so I could sell. I'm not an admin. I rarely comment on anything. I am just there to sell, and I've been selling a lot. Some stuff I've been selling on eBay. It's the out-of-print stuff that I can make more money on. That balances out by the stuff that I sell in the Omnibus group. I sell for like 20% of list price just so I can get it out of here. But it's going well. I'm doing a lot of downsizing. Thank you for asking. Amen says, in regards to the thing, yes, Larry. Also, I've never read the last number of issues of the series. I'm interested in those also. All right. You've got me intrigued. You've got me very intrigued. Oh, The Escapist. That's right. His work on... Oh, yeah. Swamp Thing by BKV is really good. Good point, Super Laugh Hard. That Walking Dead one-shot by BKV is great. I haven't read any Walking Dead. Moonman pimping for Larry's Library being a great channel. Larry thanking him back. Good, good. Inman says, Jess, I see a lot of people upgrade formats, but one of the only series I hardly see anyone upgrade is Walking Dead. There are those huge absolute size omnis. Even Omar doesn't have those. I heard 1 through 50 are great issues, and then I heard it drops off, and then I heard it picks back up again. It doesn't interest me. I'm, peace and love. I apologize. Walking Dead just never interests me. I saw the first season on TV, and that was cool. But I don't know. It's not my thing. Meh. Zombies are cool, but peace and love. Do you remember what the last single issue you bought was? Yeah, you want me to go get it? I'll put up my organic price books, buy 2, get 1 free code while I get the last 2 single issues I bought. I'll be right back. I know right where they are. Here I am. Doop-de-doo. Go to OPB, Omnidog B2G1, and you get a free book. Let's see. Private Eye is also good. Okay, Nuke says, do you remember that the last single issue you bought was? Yes. I am a sucker. Oh, get off. What are you doing there? Sucker for Harley Quinn covers. And I love these. This one is signed by the artist. And I just love this cover too. Harley Quinn 14, Harley Quinn 16. This one's signed. I think this is Warren Liu. I just love that cover. And I love this cover too. It's a different kind of, I love her hairstyle. I love everything about it. But yeah, these are the only singles I really collect are kind of interesting covers of Harley and maybe Emma Frost or Rogue or Psylocke, something like that. I dig those things, and they're not expensive and they're fun for my collection. What are my comments? Let's see. Chicano Heat, Omnidog, what is up, my brother? Have you seen I Hate Fairyland? Fairyland is back. I subscribe to just Scotty Young's newsletter. I don't do any Substack or whatever, and I saw that it is back. I dig that series, so I'm happy. Comic Z Master, okay, thanks. You're one of the few that I trust in recommendations for good reads. Also, the hardcover collector from Canada. Thank you for the compliment. Now, what's going on? Is that a sculpture of me there? That kind of looks like my hair. Well, it's a little longer than my hair, but it's got my pointy nose. Tony the Oni. I think many dislikes of Son of Kal-El because of things like John asking Superman, why didn't he do more? Like he didn't save the whole planet a few dozen times. Well, I will address that in my review tomorrow. That's fair. I will address that. I addressed it in the overview that's OPB is going to put up on their page, and I'll address that tomorrow. Nerd Fact Challenge. Did you know that Frank Miller did a Judge Dredd cover that actually got rejected by the editor for not being good enough? I did not know that. I would love to see it. Is it available out there in the internet? I would love to see what it was. And when was that? Nick says, Walking Dead drops off after the first compendium. Is that the first 50 issues? I could be talked into buying the first 50 issues if it's one compendium because I've heard it's so good. I had the compendium Walking Dead, but I bought the Omnis. The compendiums are great, but there were some great deals on the Omnis in 2020. Is there a way for me to buy issues just 1 through 50? Because that's what I've heard so much great about. I'm willing to read it. Convince me. Sure, of course. That second Harley Quinn cover is giving off Max Headroom vibes. Yeah, it kind of is. With the background, yeah. Max Headroom. Jess, gonna put you in a spot knowing you it's gonna be tough. Oh, you son of a gun. Tom Taylor or Cy Spurrier? Oh, and Cy Spurrier is the one that wrote that Suicide Squad book that I'm looking forward to. Oh, and he was such a great guest. They're both automatic pickups for me. No matter what they write, I will pick it up. But Cy was such a great guest when we interviewed him. What a nice guy. And Tom, he's just he got too big too fast for the minister and I to get him. Oh. Tom Taylor. Don't ask me again. Who are your most overrated writers and artists? Overrated. That sounds like a good idea for a video. And I'll really piss a lot of people off. I like that. Overrated writer. Let's see. Who's an overrated writer? I don't think Steve Orlando's overrated. I think he's lucky to have a job. I think Frank Miller's overrated. He hasn't put anything good out since Dark Knight, since 300, I don't think. Everything's been Drek since then. I mean, the Dreckiest of Drek. And I'll say he's an overrated artist at this point, too. Yeah, there. I said it. He doesn't even know I exist, so it's okay. Is it wrong of me to think that The Walking Dead is improved when being fully colored? I don't know. Is it? I don't know anything about it. Wait, Comic Z Master. LOL. That's you. Okay. Larry says, when Claremont's new Extreme X-Men series starts up, I may have to pick up #1 in single just because I love the guy. Then I will wait for the OHC Omni. Oh, he's writing a new one. Okay, because I have old Extreme X-Men trade paperbacks, and I think those are getting collected in Omni, but I'm not upgrading because I've heard mixed things about it. I agree with Tony. That's what woke gay doesn't equal woke. That's what's woke. Gay doesn't equal woke. Oh, his commenting on why Superman didn't do enough? Okay, that's fair. Super Labard, no, I think color's always better in comics. Hell yes, I can't wait to read Ramvy's Detective Comics. Walking Dead is a quick read. Seriously, just read it all. Nope. Peace and love, just the first 50 issues. You can find the rejected Miller Dread cover. It has a funky, unusual proportions. Looks lazy, to be honest. Do you remember what year it was? Or do I just look up? Do I just search? I'm so bad at searching. Do I search rejected Frank Miller Dread cover? You ever licked to? I don't know. Can you be more specific? Omnibus Volume 1 through 2 collects issues 1 through 48. That's probably close enough. I'd do that. Then you should get the first compendium, Jess. It's the first 50 issues. Okay, I'll do that. Maybe. No, it's not an organic price sale post. That'd have been a good one to get for free. Do you ever lick your dog back just to see how they'd react? I do kiss her on the snoot a lot, and she likes that a lot. I did lick my dog Archie's nose because he was such a licker. He would lick my entire face all the time. And one time I licked him back and he sneezed. So, yeah, I have done that. Spurrier writes Dread better than many not named John Wagner. You should look at the covers of the current Detective Comics. They are trying something different. I did order Detective Comics Harley Quinn, Ryan Sook homages. Are those the Detective Comics you're talking about? By Compendium 1. Okay. Mark Miller, super overrated. Grant Morrison. Matt Fraction. What do you think about Mark Miller offering a comic for $1.99? Sounds good. Oh, I don't think that's a hot take, Nick. I think a lot of people think that too. I can take or leave his art. Yeah. Oh, yeah, totally, Cycle. This is the first time you've been right all night. Way overrated. Yeah, I don't even think he even wrote any issues. No, you know. Overrated publishers would be an interesting comics discussion. Hot take. There is more to comics than superheroes. I agree. I'm going to be doing, if I continue to feel well, I'm going to be doing that Route 66 series that I think looks so interesting. I'm also going to be doing the Neil Gaiman library editions soon. I have a lot of independent stuff that I like to read. I'm also going to be reviewing Treehouse of Horror, which glows in the dark. I'm going to be reviewing that, I hope, this week. Actually, let me show you this book that Larry got after I showed it. Wicca. This is by Thomas Day, but the art is astonishing. Let me move my thing over here. The art is just amazing. And this was a recommendation from my other Swedish friend, am I Mark Spector or Jake Lockley? And this looks solid. I mean, this art took time. This is lavishly illustrated. And Mark Jake said it's well written too. This is a big book. Very long story. After narrowly escaping an uprising that claims the lives of her parents, Wicca, the last of a royal line of fairies, I love books about fairies, must evade the assassins on her trail long enough to discover the secret of her lineage. Oh, this has got to be good. Look at these illustrations for fairies. Fairies! I love fairies. Fairy tales are fun. Ooh, look at this. If you're wondering what book this is, Wicca. Larry just got it too. I need to do a review on this. Okay, where were we? Whoops. Yes, Walking Dead, Walking Dead. Search Frank Miller rejected Judge Dredd cover. It came up for me right away. Okay, I'll do it right now. Frank Miller rejected Judge Dredd cover. Let's get some images. What the hell is that? Oh. Yeah, this looks like it's it. Okay. No, I don't want to sign into Reddit. I'm just trying to show it. Okay, let me share it. Share. Share screen. Window. This. This is the rejected issue. That's Judge Dredd right there. Let me see if I can get that a little bigger. There, can you see that better? Yeah, there it is. Frank Miller rejected cover. Frank Miller's right in, Judge Dredd's right in here, and it looks like some perp is right there. And here's a cute dog over here. Okay. Jess, tell us again one of the greatest stories of an Omnidog about you and the girl you were going out that time that happened in the bar. Okay. Let me answer some more questions. Overrated. Jim Lee. Whoa, that's a hot take. Jeff Loeb. Straight trash. Wow. Psycho Cleveland. Did you like Long Halloween? There's Psycho Cleveland's answer. Have you read all the books you bought with your stimulus checks yet? Hell no. No, I've only read about 25% of my collection. That's part of my problem. I'm very open about it. And Cycles licked his dog back. Good. Stan Lee is moving in his grave now after what you just said, Jez. Jack Kirby is the one that wrote, and Steve Ditko, they're the ones that actually plotted out and wrote Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, Avengers, whatever. Not Avengers. Well, maybe Avengers. Yeah, Avengers. What else? Thor. Anything that has Lee's name on it with Kirby. It was Kirby. I don't. I won't even. No. Peace and love, but Stanley did not write any of those. He was an idea guy, and that's it. Oh, I have heard about that, and you could get it free. He offered it free, and I lost the tab for it. At one point, I had the issue that he offered free. I would like to see it. I like indies more than Big Two these days. It takes a lot of hype for me to check out Big Two stuff. That's fair. Oh no, that review will get. Yes, it will. I've been reading Ram V Detective Comics and it started out super strong. Yeah, that art sold me on it. Are you going to watch House of Dragons? I only made it through 2 seasons of Game of Thrones. And then my daughter showed me on YouTube all the highlights, like all the deaths of all the bad guys. I liked Emilia Clarke as the Dragon Lady, Targaryen. I don't know that I want to see it without Emilia Clarke. If it gets great reviews, I'll consider it. Perhaps. Crashline, good to see you. I know. As soon as I said that thing about loving fairies, I was like, I regret that already. Which character would you most like to see have a scratch and sniff comic? Ren and Stimpy had a scratch and sniff cover, so that doesn't count. I would like to see. I would like a Wonder Woman cover and it be her kind of perfume. I know she smells good. She smells like sweat and Chanel, I bet. So that's what I'd like. Jack Kirby Fourth World is better than any comic he did with Stan. That's what the editor thought when seeing it. We're talking about Judge Dredd. Hey, Ms. Camarel. Yeah, 2.5 hours. I've still got viewers, so I'm happy to talk. I honestly don't think that Judge Dredd cover's too bad. Okay. Very Frank Miller-y, but kind of charming. DC regularly publishes way worse Frank Miller covers, and I don't disagree. Oh, here's a hot take. Byrne posts Superman as overrated. Now, I don't agree with this. A lot of people don't like Hush. I do. It's one of my favorites. I love all the characters. I love all their interactions. The ending did surprise me. I don't really do a deep dive into comics to try and figure things out. I just let them happen. I get that people think Hush is overrated, but I loved it. What year is that Frank Miller cover from? Hush makes Long Halloween look like a masterpiece. No. The line for him, I went to 2 Baltimore Comic Cons where he was present. I think it was 2012 and 2014, and it was a 4-hour wait for him to take a picture with you and sign something. And I said, I don't think so. So no. Larry Lieber probably wrote more Thor and Iron Man than Stan Lee. Larry Lieber is Stan Lee's brother. Lieber was never as good as Stan Lee. That interview with Stan from the Ditko documentary is so condescending. Prequels suck. I'd agree that Stan Lee was overrated enough for Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four. He took credit from others, but he also played his part. He's no Bob Kane, nor is he the Shakespeare of comics. Bob Kane's an asshole. I think we all agree on that. And Bill Finger never got the credit he deserved. He's getting it now, but he's dead. Oh, you shut your whore mouth, Moon Man. Oh, here's where you can read Tom King book for free. Thank you, James. I will take a screenshot of that. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. I like Hush. So did Stan Lee screw over Kirby and Ditko? In my opinion, he took all the credit when tons of credit deserved to go to Kirby and Ditko. When did the Stan Lee hate begin? I think I recall first hearing that around 2010. Even people who knew nothing about comics or Stan Lee had opinions on that. I actually don't know. I loved Hush too, but I ain't a big DC guy anyway. Yeah, that's true. You're more a Marvel guy. Frank Miller is underrated currently. Will Tomasi Batman Omni confuse me if I haven't read Morrison's run? I don't think so. I feel like it preps you for it. I mean, it is Damian and Dick Grayson as Batman. But my recollection when I read it, first of all, I loved it. But my recollection was it was great, and I didn't have a problem. Now Morrison's run does lead into it, which might help, but it's also 3 Omnis. If you're itching to read it, I'd just read it. Stan Lee hate began in the 70s, probably. I got my picture with Stan Lee and got an FF cover signed. Okay, we're talking about Stan Lee. Damn, Jess, I sent you that Love Everlasting link like 6 months ago at least. I know I lost the tab, though. I put it up and then I lost it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but was it not Morrison or Gaiman that first got Bill Finger a co-creator credit for Batman in a comic book? I'm not sure. Somebody answer that. That's great. Kingdom Come Wonder Woman scratch and sniff cover would smell like Jean Nate. I did not like Batman Incorporated. At least read Batman Incorporated. Well, we got a problem here. If you didn't like Batman Incorporated, wait, who asked for that? Did Nuke ask for that? No, Natural Bridge. I agree. You should probably read Batman Incorporated first. And I like Batman Incorporated, but Nuke, you're entitled to your opinion. All opinions are valid here. No hatred, peace and love. So who can answer this question? Who is the one that was responsible for promoting Bill Finger? That's going to get him into heaven. Oh, this is more Stan Lee. Kingdom Come over All-Star Superman, fight me. I'm not going to fight you. Fine. I do like where is it? I do. Oh shoot! Now I'm blocking on the name because, of course, I love it more than Kingdom Come. What's the book that Alex Ross did? Justice. I like Justice better than Kingdom Come. Don't come at me, or don't at me. They're going to release the last issue in the Lover Everlasting for the first arc in a few weeks, so hold on to that link. Okay, thank you. Release it for free, I mean. Paid subs have it now. I'm not a paid sub kind of guy. I pay for too much as it is. I think you're right on this. I also believe that Neil Adams played a part in the creators of Superman getting a credit and more money from DC because of the first Superman movie. I think you're right. I do think you're right. I think Neil Adams deserves credit for a lot of behind the scenes stuff he did to get creators more credit and more money. Yes, I think he was very responsible. Yes, he was a huge creator rights guy. Oh, Natural Bridge. Justice is one of my favorite books ever. If you want to, in my library, probably 4 years ago, I think I did my top 12 or something. It's now up to my top 17, but Justice is in there in probably my top 5. I love that book. I highly recommend it. Alex Ross art, I love, of course, but the writer, and I'm blocking on his name, Paul Krugman. No, I'm botching it. No, it's okay, whoever it is. Anyway, the writing is great. Neil Adams is the man. He did do a hell of a lot behind the scenes. What was that? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it was Paul Kruger. Shenmue 3, haven't played it yet. My daughter's coming over for Horizon Forbidden West tomorrow. I believe we are up to level 30 powers. We have completed 21% of the game. We love it. She wants to play like 8 hours of it tomorrow. I'm good for about 4 hours, so I'm looking forward to it. Oh, yeah. That is my most popular video. I got interviewed one time when they said, you're known for positivity, yet your most popular video is negative about Neil Adams. That was about his recoloring and redrawing all his Batman stuff. You can go back and watch that. You probably have already seen it. That was his ego redoing what didn't need to be redone. You can, I don't need to repeat that video. It's out there. But Neil Adams, the man and the creator, did so much for creators behind the scenes. Oh, Paul Kruger's the economics guy. Who am I thinking of? Where is that Justice book? Son of a bitch. It's my favorite story, and I can't think of the writer. Okay, his last name is Kruger. Maybe it's just Kruger. It is Kruger. Are you a GTA fan, Jess? I've never played it. Jim Kruger. Okay, thank you. Are you getting God of War Ragnarok or Gotham Knights? I'm not getting God of War Ragnarok because God of War and those goddamn bells I could never solve, and I never got to finish those games because of those freaking bells. So I'm not getting that, and I will wait to see what reviews are like for Gotham Knights. I still have to play Guardians of the Galaxy, but Horizon Zero Forbidden West is taking up all our time, my daughter and me. And it's ridiculous that I haven't played Shenmue 3. I waited 25 years for that practically. Or when did Shenmue 2 come out? 2002? So 20 years I've been waiting for that, and I still haven't played it. And I waited so long. I love those first two. So I really need to play it. We need the Jess rants and the root beer baths so we know the positive Jess is equally valid. Okay. The bells might not be in the second game. I'm not willing to take that chance. Did you ever play Spider-Man or Miles Morales? I have Spider-Man. I played the first couple missions, and I need to get back to it. The problem is when I'm not feeling well. I just don't want to play video games, and I've had such bad days. Today's a rare good day, and so I made some videos, but I do want to play both those games. I want to finish Spider-Man. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, it was too hard for me. Just, did Neil approach DC about retouching that omnibus or vice versa? Did we ever find out? I'm pretty sure he uh pretty sure he was the driving force behind that. He redid the first issue of Dead Man in that Dead Man small compilation. It started with Strange Adventures 207, and then 208 is when he took over the art. The first one was Carmine Infantino. He and it was awful, that second appearance of Dead Man with that garish recoloring. It's an old story. Sorry if too personal, but do you mean not feeling well physically or emotionally? Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate. Hope you're feeling good, bud. I have pain issues. I don't. I don't. I try not to dwell on them. I try not to tell all my viewers about them. But when I don't post stuff, it's because I'm suffering from pain. I have this undiagnosed pain through my abdominal wall. On the pain scale, it's like an 8. I had a pain pump installed and it's starting to help. So I'm starting to feel better. But now my migraines have returned and those kill my day. So, and pain affects me emotionally. When I'm in pain, I don't feel like doing anything. I don't want to live. So both questions are valid, both physically and emotionally. So I try not to tell people about that. I don't want my videos to be about that, but I'll address it when it comes up. Let's see. Oh, here's Rodimus. Okay, let me try. Buenas noches, Jess. Espero que estés en un buen estado de salud. How'd I do? Buenas noches, Jess. Espero que estés en un buen estado de salud. Let's see. Farhan, all the books you have drenched in root beer, I have no arguments, Jess. Only one to this day I kind of like. Oh, Beautiful Darkness. That a lot of people did like Beautiful Darkness, but I found that book to be mean-spirited. I really didn't like that book. But thank you, Farhan. Hey, you're still the best. I appreciate that. I've heard about Stray. It's not very tough. That's good. You might like that if you have cats. I have a dog. I think cats are agents of Satan. I'm glad Kristen's not on here to hear that. But I'll play Stray if it's fun. Super Laugh Hard. The way you navigate your health issues helps me navigate my own. Oh, well, good. If it does anybody any good, I mean, I'm honest about it. I'm honest about everything in my life. I mean, you can ask me anything. So I try to just get through it. What made you stop the root beer pouring on books? It was kind of a shtick when my show got started. Originally, I was calling it Root Beer Reviews, and I'd have a root beer float with every review. And then I gained weight, so I cut it down to strictly root beer. And then some good friend of mine suggested that I drench the bad books in root beer. So that was funny for a while. And then I thought, I felt like it was a little too negative. I was into it with the books that I hated, but I think its time has come and gone. It was time for me to move on. It was funny at first, and I'm happy to leave it in the past. No, I think he's talking about Stray, the video game. Stray, the book, is awesome. Now, that's a really great book. Stray is fantastic. I've done video on that. Check my Stray review out. It's a great book. Oh, my Spanish was perfecto. Thank you. Neil Adams, really wacky science beliefs, but he was a great artist. I know he believed in the Hollow Earth because that's where that God-blessed awful Batman Odyssey came from. Woo, is that a bad story? I don't think Stray the video game is related to the comic. Stray the comic is fantastic. My wife has massive migraines. It's insane. It is just incredibly bad. Tremendo. As always, Justin is great Spanish shines. Thank you so much, Rodimus. Got you, Jess. Good to know. Oh, wait. Got you, Jess. Glad to know it's been slowly getting better, man. Much love. Much love back, Natural Bridge. Thank you so much. I think I just answered that. But I appreciate the love for that. Oh, Un poco de practiza y puedes convencer quien se que sabes que estás diciendo. How'd I do there? A little bit of practice. Un poco de practiza y puedes convencer quien que sabes que estás diciendo. That's the ending. Okay, talking about. Yeah, man, it was mean-spirited. I didn't dig it. Well, I'm glad you liked it, Nuke. They're always there, and I genuinely hated those books. This guy and channel base me helps navigate my life. So yeah, peace and love, Farhan. You're the best. Read the root beer review complainers. Wah. Actually, I only had one complaint. Everybody else seemed to like it. I really genuinely only had one root beer review complaint, and that was. Oh, and Farhan wanted me to tell that story about my girlfriend. I'll tell that in a sec. Bat Force Radio was a podcast that used to watch me a lot and would quote me on their show. They had Tom King on there one time, and they quoted me about how my love for Tom King's Batman. And we were fans of each other's. And then Taylor had the bright idea for me to post on Instagram my root beering of Batman Damned, which was awful. But the guys at Bat Force Radio were good friends with Lee Bermeo. They took offense to it. We talked about it on Instagram. We worked things out, but they no longer follow me. Peace and love. I thought their channel was great. I liked their interviews. But that was really the only complaint. No creators ever contacted me. Okay, you're talking about the video game. It's about 5 hours to finish. That's my kind of thing. I love the way your spoiler-free reviews are borderline too informative, yet always honest. It's a fine line, Super Laugh Hard. I want to give a good overview of the book, but I do want to make sure I don't spoil it. And people have called me on it before. If I get any complaints, that's really the complaint, that I spoil things. And I've been trying really hard not to. I want to make it so that the book seems interesting and grabs the viewer's attention, but not give too much away. And it's a fine line for me. Kevin Smith visited him personally with Jay and a baseball bat. It's the secret origin of Jess's pain. I think, were those the first books I root beered? Cacophony and Widening Gyre? I think they were. Of course, after I buy the Many Lives of Layla Starr trade paperback, the deluxe gets announced. Somebody brought that up earlier, Rodimus, and since it's my favorite book of the year, I think I'm going to have to upgrade. Oh, Practica with a hard C and Quien Sie. Pretty good besides those two. Okay, Practica with a hard C and Quien Sie. Okay, let me go back and read that. Un poco de practica. Un poco de practica y puedes convencer quien sie que sabes que estás diciendo. Okay. That was that. I'm working on it. It wasn't on. I don't think they've said anything on their podcast. It was on Instagram 3 years ago when they took umbrage, and there was a whole Instagram exchange between us where they were pretty angry, and they got a little personal, and I said, I think maybe this has gotten too heated. I apologize that you guys are upset. But I don't think it needs to be this personal. I don't think they've ever talked about me again since. I think I've just dropped off their radar, and I don't, it's the way it goes. I'm sorry I lost them as fans. I liked them a lot, but it's the way it is. It's all good. Your enthusiasm wins the day, and I'm forgetful. You don't give too many spoilers. Omar, on the other hand, on good to fine mint condition, say, okay, I'm not done with class. Oh my gosh, I've been going 3 hours. Jess, you ever considered trying to sell books you want to move during a live stream? I'm considering trying this for myself for things I have upgraded. Would YouTube care? I don't think so. I think what I would do is I would hold up books and say, this is for sale, like I just did with now I'm forgetting what I said I was going to sell. Probably all the Black Cats or something else. I don't think YouTube minds, because I know a lot of much bigger channels than I do sell books on YouTube. I would just say, these books are for sale. Contact me at omnidogsvault2@gmail. I'm willing to try that. The books I sell are like at 20% of list price, as cheap as possible, just to get them out of here. So it's not like I'm asking $300 for a $50 book on anything I sell on YouTube or the Omnibus group. That Spanish pronunciation is better than some people from Breaking Bad that are supposed to play native speakers. Oh. I'm busy scrolling through your Insta now for it. I feel like it was probably 2019. It was a long time ago. It could be 2000. I think it was 2019. It's way back there. Jess, we need you earlier on the near mid AMA next time. I just responded when he sent me the link. He sends me the link for those things like with 15 minutes less. It's his show, so I don't blame him. He doesn't necessarily need me on there for an hour. It's his show. I do make the show better, but it is Omar's show on fairly close to decent shape condition. Yeah, it was a prime rib beef. Do you ever run into Omnidog fans in person, Jess? As a matter of fact, Natural Bridge, at the 2019 Baltimore Con, I ran into several people. One was a family from the United Kingdom that loved me. It was a man and his son and daughter, and I gave him a shout out on my next video. They were very nice. They recognized me. They were happy to meet me. It was really nice. And then some other guy met me in line. He said, this is great. He said, hey, you're Omnidog, right? And I said, yeah, I am. And he said, oh, that's really cool. I dig your videos. And he said, hey, are you here with Omar? And I said, yeah. And he goes, oh my gosh, Omar, he has a channel too. I'll see you later. And he went off to find Omar. So I hardly count that guy as a fan. Where can we get a list of what you are selling, Jess? I can put something together and have a selling video. It's going to be a lot of trade paperbacks like Black Cat, which I'm going to upgrade. Captain Marvel by Kelly Thompson, that whole trade paperback. Savage Avengers, I'm going to upgrade, so I need to sell those. Some Omnis, not hardcovers. I mean, I can do a video on that if people are interested in it. I know who you're talking about, and I think he does. I don't have a beef with him at all, and I'm not interested in starting a beef with him. But I think he does do live sales. I think 90-10 positivity, occasionally 75-25 is good balance, because even negative, you're on a good humor joking about it. Yeah, I like to have fun. You're right, Freddie. I found one of my first Instagram comments to you. Yeah, Natural Bridge. I don't think I'm going to put that one up at 11:10. I know exactly what you're talking about, and I don't want to get involved with that whole thing, with that acetate cover on the reprint that's selling for $300. My beef with that is CGC grading it at a 9.8 with a blue label when it's a reprint with an acetate cover. That's ridiculous. That's on CGC. I don't have those players in that arena can do whatever they want. I got, I'm not interested in getting in a beef with them. But CGC, they need to come up with some answers for that. That's just wrong. I was on the last one for about the last 15 minutes. Yeah. Honest negativity is better than dishonest enthusiasm. That's a good way to put it. And I can do this for 5 more minutes. I had no idea I was going to do an 8-hour stream for 3 hours. Yeah, Cycle Cleveland. There is a let me see if I can, without naming people, because I don't want to get into it, at C2E2. Well, I'll name Black Flag Comics because they're the ones that came up with it. It was a reprint of Ultimate Fallout 4, Miles' first appearance, and they put an acetate cover on it that Clayton Crane did a special acetate cover for. $75 they were charging for that thing. A lot of famous YouTubers got a bunch of them. One of the issues was there were a limited number. There was only 700. A lot of people feel like the famous YouTubers cut in line, but they had already prepaid for their copies. So they were just going to get their prepaid copies. And the issue was that some big YouTubers made videos defending the actions, and their subscribers took issue with it. I was not involved with this at all. I'm just telling you what happened. Thank you for staying up so long, Super Laughheart. I appreciate everything, and I'll respond to your email. Thank you. Okay, so the first issue was people thought they cut in line, and I see how it appeared that way, but they had already prepaid for those books. They paid $75 a piece. They were getting $300 on eBay for them, like legit, because CGC graded them at 9.8. It was a freaking reprint with an acetate cover. There's nothing valuable about that. I'll chime out on Black Flag Comics. I think that's a ripoff. I I'm not going to get beef with any of the people that sold it. The people that paid $300 for it, I don't think were very smart. I think Black Flag Comics has a lot to answer for, and I think CGC does too. And I don't think Marvel's very happy about it. I am very aware that Marvel is looking into it, and I don't blame them. That is a stain on collecting comics. So it's a bad situation. I think that's an unfolding story. I think Marvel is looking into it, and it's an unfolding story. Don't get into someone in the someone in the chat point. Yeah, it's the acetate gate. That's a good word for it. Yeah. Also, didn't something come out where certain influencers were skipping the line at CGC? There were some people reporting they have been waiting for graded books since 2020. I think I addressed that they had already paid for them and just came to pick up their books. I think it looked bad, but I don't really think it sounds like they were cutting in line. Cycle Cleveland 1115. Not going to put that up. He was involved, but I got no beef with him, and I don't want to start a beef with him. Oh, here's something good. That's why Omnidog's the GOAT. No speculation, boring BS. Just pure love of the art form. Okay, and when I start flipping acetate gate books, don't get mad at me. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it was what you thought, Cycle. Yes. Yeah, Natural Bridge has your answer at 1116, Cycle, in the chat. Yeah. Right. Illegal bootleg. Apparently, Marvel's lawyers are involved. I do. Now, I will defend CGC and slabbing. The only reason that I like CGC buying books, and now it is more expensive to buy them CGC'd, but on eBay, but it takes out the subjectivity, because I can't tell you how many books I've purchased on eBay where the person says VF/NM and there's creases in the spine. If I'm buying a book that's a 9.6 or 9.4 or something from CGC, I know that it's actually that grade, and it takes the subjectivity out of it. It is more expensive, but you get the book in the shape you want. I've bought too many books where they'll take pictures of the spine, and then I get it, and that spine has cracks in it and color breaks, and I don't like buying single issues from eBay for that reason. You're really taking a gamble, but I get what you're saying. Jess, you obviously haven't watched my CGC video where they marked it as CF plus, and it had a pulled staple and it was sealed. Oh, that's not good. Do you collect any McFarlane figures? I sure do. You want to see them? Oh, that Bane figure looks good. Oh, Mary M, you're late. I'm just about to sign off. Yeah, I don't want to start any beef with anybody. Oh, okay. VF. I wondered what CF meant. Okay. I'm not against graded books and reselling. I just find the YouTube channels that only focus on that to be boring. May as well be watching videos on crypto. Yeah, that's possible. Let's take a look. I'll have to unplug my mic. Unmute. Let's take a look at my McFarlane figures, because I do have some that I really like. Let's see. Where are we here? Let me take, okay, wait. Take that off. Okay, that's not, okay, here we go. These are the McFarlane figures that I have. You can't really see them that well. Nightwing. Then we go down here. A lot of these are from metal because I thought these were interesting figures. And then we've got King Shark down here. And then over here, I have some more metal figures. There's some metal figures. Sorry, you can't really see them that well. More metal figures. And then up here's the Bane Build-A-Figure with Scarecrow on him from, I can't even remember. What was this? Last Night on Earth? And then there's a Sean Murphy Batman there. Let's see. I think these are McFarlane's here too. And yes, I have an Azrael, even though I don't dig him, because that's a boss looking figure. I think that's it. Oh no, I have some more, but oh yeah, these are cool over here. Wait a sec. I'll turn on the lights higher. That way you can see them. There's a bunch over here. Okay, so up here, Superman and Bizarro. X-Men figures. Oh, and this is good. There's Batman Who Laughs with a Robin. Down here, Batman Beyond. And a Red Hood with guns. That was cool. And then down here, Superman and Doomsday. So I think that's it for my McFarlane figures. I should have had the lights on for those other figures. Okay, I'll just leave my voice off for now. I mean, my mic off for now. Did you do Wolverine Deluxe Steelbox Edition on your toy show yet? No, I'm going to be doing a toy show. People seem to be interested, so I'm starting it. What did Natural Bridge? Yeah, Natural Bridge said, yeah, he's might as well be watching crypto videos. That's funny. Omnidog After Dark. Nice dark side. Thank you. There's Lethal Lucha. It's quite late. The halfway point of the stream. Good grief, it's almost 11:30. Yeah, buddy, I'm so sorry. I already went over them and picked out my top 3, and people told me what they were looking for, and I've really only got about 5 minutes left in me. Oh, thank you, Comic Z Master. I appreciate that. Now that the lights are on, let's see. Do I have any other? Oh, there's Batman on the Bone Cycle. Let's see. This is a good one. Now I'm not going to be able to monitor how this looks. There's Batman on the Bone Cycle. That looks cool. And then you can tell somebody with a long tail came in here. and knocked these figures off. Some little pup who wasn't supposed to be down here knocked all these figures on the floor. That little spud. That tail of hers wax. Thwacky wax. Oh, story time about the female. Are you still here, Farhan? Do you still want to hear it? I can tell you. Omar has a tail. Oh, darn, that's okay. I agree. Yes, and I'm going to do a review on it this week. I'm excited. Okay, Farhan. Okay. Oh, thank you, Kratos. I appreciate that. Okay, so this is back when I was about 24, 25. I was living in Carmel. Okay, I got to close the door because I don't think my wife needs to hear this. I was living in Carmel and I had a girlfriend. I was not very loyal to her. As a matter of fact, my wife is the first girl that I was ever completely loyal to. That's how I knew I was in love with her, because I've never cheated on her. This girl that I was dating in Carmel for 2 years, I cheated on constantly. Okay, that's just how I was at 25. That was a long time ago. So I'm sitting in it wasn't even a Saturday night. It was like, I think it was a Sunday night that I'm sitting in a bar. I was sitting in a bar by myself. I just went for a quick drink. And in walks somebody that I was currently cheating on with my girlfriend. And she sits down. I was surprised to see her. She sat down and we were chatting. And I didn't have a beer. I had something with liquor in it. I can't remember. It was probably vodka. So I'm sitting there at the bar with the girl and we're chatting, and there's definitely chemistry between us. Next surprise is my girlfriend walks in with her mother and stepfather. They're going to have dinner at the bar. Not at the bar, at the restaurant that's around in back. She sees me just talking to this girl, gets super pissed, grabs my drink, throws it in my face. The girl I was cheating on my girlfriend with didn't know about my girlfriend. So she gives me a shove and I'm blinded they both leave in different directions. And I'm on the floor blinded by my vodka martini or whatever it was, not knowing where I was. People are clapping and laughing and saying, "You suck," and just making I was a total fool. I couldn't see for like 5 minutes because I had vodka in my eyes. She threw it straight in my face. And I stood up and I just wiped my face off and I looked around and I said, I think I'm finished in this town. So that's the story. So for some reason, they both still wanted to see me after that. I talked my way back into their lives somehow until I moved from Carmel. So there it is. That's the drink in my face story. Oh yeah, it was filmed across the street from our house. Oh, okay, you pirated it? Okay. I don't think Emily's mom's in the chat anymore. Standing ovation, wash hands. Was that during Omnibus? You mean when I told the story about Clint Eastwood and my mother in the for the movie? First vodka review. No, I didn't meet my wife until I moved here into Virginia. I met her in 1987. Sent the list of books because I don't have another half hour in me. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's a good place to end. Peace and love. Peace and love. Everybody that stayed through. Everybody that stayed with me, thank you so much. I appreciate it. In the comments afterwards, let me know what books you're looking forward to. I enjoyed this greatly. Please go to Organic Price Books, who gave me 2 free books to give away. There's a direct link to click on to go to their buy 2 get 1 free. Use Omnidog B2G1. That's in all caps, so make sure you use all caps. That's in the description too. I can't tell you how much I appreciate everybody that stuck with me this whole time. You guys are great. Oh, the Emily's mom thing was a great callback. That was on Omnibros. Yeah. You got, yeah. Good night, gentlemen and Jess. That is how Emily's mom described me. You guys are great. Thank you so much for watching. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. You guys are all great. And if I feel well this week, I'll try and just pump out the videos as much as I can and get some interesting content out to you. I've read a lot of great books. I really want to let you guys know about them. You guys are all great. Thank you so much. I really appreciate everybody's participation in the chat. You guys are great. Thank you so much. I love you all.
Baturdays. Baturdays. Omnidog in the Minister of Comics. Talk forever, get right your ergonomics. Taking questions from the chat. With a name like that, you think they talk more about the Baturdays. Baturdays.